So what are you doing? Ndabva live view. I don't know what's wrong with my page. Or maybe Facebook was updating or whatever, but ndabva. Where's my comb? Zvandenge ndichabvisa wigi. Tatosiya nyaya yaTaTalicious kupage. But I want nyaya yaTaTalicious and all that I had an answer for her, and I decided to turn that answer into a lesson. So you can go to page vakanzi Amanda Zvahavana. Page vakanzi Amanda Zvahavana is where you'll find my reply to one nonsense. Anyway, whew, I am so I'm sweating. It's hot. This is why I don't like doing my live angle in this room. I don't like doing my live angle in this because the room is like super hot. But anyway, I've decided to continue my live panel because I want to talk about other things that have got nothing to do with TaTalicious. And I don't do my life at TaTalicious Panapa. This is my work. My work is here. Kupeju. All the drama and all that jazz. So you can go to the page if you want. But then I wanted to talk about discovering who you are and aligning yourself with what you want. Saka babinga drama. Live viriko and I share and I'm going to delete. They share. Ta patone tatwane rimwe nikriki Easter na mwa. Tatwa pane topic. I like doing my shows starting with one topic and ending with 24 other topics because the topics just come in my head and we talk as we go. I can't say nastora neshakati because there's not enough time for me to do my life every day to be talking about different things. I've got a life. So you'll find out that I'm going to start talking about something and then after that I'm going to talk about something else. Such that 1 hour no pura and we would have talked about many things instead of talking about one. This is why I can't hear you. Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? I want to see Nema Live, Nema Likes, or just comment, we can hear you. Because no gonna feel rock tower gavana. Listen, you big. Listen up, big sis. Priscilla. Okay. Alright, that's Taku Kunzwa. Right. Okay, sorry about that. Second, because of the distance. You know what, guys? I'm actually looking for something. There's a thing. Mukaona vanhu patv vaiveka hanzi volume hamusukundinzwa futi hanzi loud and clear. Mukaona vanhu patv vanenge vane chinenge chimic so chinenge chakaiswa apo. That way I can go sitting room munopisa. This study is so hot and ndidogara muno even though it's my study room, but I don't like sitting in here because it's hot. Nguva dzinedzi zuva rinenge rakandidai so. Okay, so I want to start doing my shows. I'm going to the sitting room. Besides the chair, the sofas are very comfortable. I'll be super relaxed. But munaziva my mic zveshe. Pane zvimwe zvima mic zvinoiswa panapa. And then you put that mic kumashure and then you are able to talk without using a microphone. Or where can I get those? I stay in Joburg, so can I have Anzi lapel mic? Yes, Lucy, thank you. Lucy right, that mic, where can I get that? You know why? That way I can talk to you freely because I have to be close to the phone so that you people hear me. But y'all can hear me, you can see the background and all. I'm trying to set up something, but I don't know where to get that mic. It's called a lapel mic. Hey. Lapel mic, where can I get a lapel mic? And the codeless mic. Kwete ichi mani, kwete ichi chokuda ichi. Ichi chinongoisiwa apa manje chinenge chakangoita kawati kari apa. Amazon. I'll try. Kuno vanoziva muJoburg. Vanogara muJoburg. Do you know anywhere that I can go buy? Because Amazon now I've got EFT phobia. EFT phobia is when you can't buy things online because you just think someone is going to steal your credit card details. the EFT phobia. eBay does not deliver to South Africa, does it? But I'll try Amazon. I'll use someone else's card. And incredible connections. Okay. Incredible connections. And try earphones. Yes, earphones are okay, but they're not professional. We're trying to pimp up kazva. Havani kuti shnege shakita professional mazano. Vanish ma make TV. So I can use the earphones, but dokita shnege kutat when the sponsors come on sisvakarongeka. All right. Remember last time we said that we were on the Carlton Center. Okay, I will check it out. Thank you. I'll go to Incredible Collection. I'll go to Carlton Center. Amazon is probably the last, but I have to kind of just touch this up. And the Cash Crusaders. Okay, I will. PC World. I must write down. I'll go after the comment. Cash Crusaders. PC World. Incredible Connections. All right. Anyway, we're talking about Hans class. Yeah, welcome to the Zva class. Pandava ku tata kuta a bit off topic because we set the record straight. I set the record straight as far as I'm concerned. So you guys can go get the drama go Amanda Zva Havani the page. Tapanapa, we are talking about gifts. So if this is not your forte or this is not your cup of tea, it's fine. The door. But if this is your cup of tea, please help me, because now I'm to Edaran. Okay? Here's my understanding about your purpose in life. My understanding. I'm going to aid people. Easter. Right? My understanding of living the best life is when you are able to serve other people. Whatever it is that you're doing on this earth is serving other people. You are not here to be Zuva's husband. So what do you do in your life? I'm Zuva's husband. You're supposed to be in a position. What do you do? So tell me, who are you? The words, I am married to Ningi must not be there. The words, I am Ningi's mother must not be there. Yes, that's just who you became. Right? But who are you before the marriage, before that relationship, before that job, before those children? Who are you? Do you get that? That answer comes from inside. And the only people that can add that's Jason Jonathan, I'm going to add you. I'm going to add. There's no green button. There's no, okay, let me do, oh yes, you're right. Daisa, green button. And the only time that you can answer that is when you're practicing your gift. Now a lot of people will be like, Zuva, what's my gift? Right. There's a lady, I can't 2 minute WhatsApp. She's from Cape Town. Her name is, I don't know. But there's a lot of people that send me my WhatsApps. Something's up with my life. I don't like my life. What about my life? I don't know what to do. I didn't have my degree. I've got 2 degrees, but I'm not employed. I hate my life. Yeah, I live at home. Bottom line, they'll be giving me miserable vibes. I'm miserable, to be honest with you. I don't know what to do with my life. So what do I do? Saka, because I don't have time to be replying all of you, here's a universal answer, and I know it applies to everyone. Messages. So here's my answer to you. First of all, you have to know what your gift is. If you know what your gift is, you are in business. There is knowing what your gift is and doing your gift. There are some people that are perfect singers. There are some people that are good business. They've got good business ideas. There are some people that managers of banks and all that. But they are doing something else that is contradicting. They are studying things that are contradicting to what they really want. Now, this topic should be said to kids so that you start nurturing your gift. Right. Now, I was talking to you about gifts, so you need to discover what your gift is. If you are doing your gift or you are practicing your gift on this earth, there are not enough hours in a day. You can even practice your gift for free. The minute you give value to people, if you give people value, say, for an example, I always like using these examples. Steve Jobs gave value to people. Bill Gates gave value to people. Do you get that? Michael Jordan gave value to people. This is why they are where they are. Oprah Winfrey gave value to people. What are you all about? Because they were busy practicing their gifts. Everybody who you want to know right now who is super influential is doing the same thing, the exact thing that they want to do. Do you get it? Now, let me give you our local people. My best to Paraffin. Paraffin was an actor. It came naturally. It was flawless. I don't think Paraffin went to acting school. Your gift, no one can take it away from you. Your job, however, someone can take it away from you. So there's a difference between a gift and a job. Your job, tomorrow you can get fired. So that's not value, right? If your company can diss you today, if your company can dismiss you today, but no one can take your gift. You can even misuse your gift. Do you get it? And it won't go away. There are people that misuse their gifts. Panama singers and cheap rubbish. But that gift doesn't go away. There are people that you know all those people that misuse their gift. It's yours to keep, even if you misuse it. Now, how do you identify the gift? Because a lot of people are like, what's my gift? What's my gift? What's my gift? A gift is anything that gives you value to people. Do you get it? It's anything that you do flawless. That Paraffin. Paraffin, there was no Deiranga Chazomuka Gotanga Shandam Dairy Board after acting. It was within him that he practiced the gift. Now, what is your gift and how do you identify your gift? Number one, you need to look within yourself, not what your parents told you that you like, what your pastor or whatever it is that you learn to school. A lot of people go to school because this is working. But really, their gift has got nothing to do with what they are studying. Some people are natural born motivational speakers and they have to travel the world and all the jazz. But what they are doing has got nothing to do with the gift. Now, if you are able to identify your gift, how do you identify your gift? That's my question. How do you identify your gift? Because if you are not doing gifts, if you're not practicing your gift, you're not living your life. So I want to understand, how do you identify your gifts? I have a question. I have an answer, but no one's going to answer. Chosen child. If you want me to add you on camera, just add on camera. No one's going to answer. You're saying it's adding. Because a lot of people have got the know-how, they've got the resources, but they're not happy. They've got the networking society, the networking platform ravo rakapenga anoziva ningi agoziva ningi asi agota mari akawanda kudeso, but they are not practicing their gift, so they can never give you 100. The only time you get to see people doing 100 is when they're practicing their gift. Now, a gift is you have to look within yourself and identify what makes you happy to start off with. It could be jogging. It could be washing cars. It could be, okay, let me just add this guy. It could be anything. What is it that makes you happy? That makes you wish there were 48 hours in a day, that you do effortlessly, that you won't even, if you're not getting paid. 100 years doing the same thing. What is it? First, you have to identify what it is, right? Seyangu up. Prince, I'm trying to add you. Number one. Prince Junior. I'm trying to add you. Prince wants to be in your video. You requested to be on the video, but just type add and then I'll be able to add you. Hello, Mia Tan. How are you, dear? Long time. Are you okay? It's been a while, eh? Long time. Don't want to inspire. I hope you're good, Mia Tan. Anyway, first you identify what it is that you want. What do you want? A lot of people know and want a lot of things, but there's that one inogona kupedza maproblems ese aya zvochoti mwari akati bha apa ndepsuva zviri sei. What do you want? You are supposed to say one thing that you know kuti apa mukangondivhurira chete apa mukangotivhura musuwo uyu chete zvangu zvaita. We all have that one thing deep down inside us. We know it. We know. You don't have to say it here, but you know what you want deep down inside. Bam. That thing you write down on a piece of paper. What you want. And then everybody here, let me see by love and likes, how many of you people know what you want and know exactly what to do to get what you want? Listen, there's a difference. There's knowing what you want. I want a yellow hammer. Right. And knowing what you have to do to get what you want. How many of you people know that? Let me see name my love, name my lights. If you all know what you have to do to get action gap. I was talking about it earlier. Yes, there you go. The knowledge action gap, where you know what you want and you know what you have to do to get what you want. But for some reason, you do the opposite of what you want. Some people want to lose weight and go to the gym and all the jazz, but you find them in the morning eating sausages. Some people want to be successful entrepreneurs and everything, but you find them in the morning vachitamba nemakar wemurodhu, vachitamba nedevelopment, nemafriends asina arrested development. Some people want to open a new branch kwakati vatotanga business asi vanotamba nevanhu because they hang around with people that bring them down. They do the exact same opposite of the things that they want. So you know what you want, you know what you want to do, but for some reason tingaiti self-sabotage. It's almost like we self-sabotage ourselves. Kuti in any business I'm good for it, okay? Roda 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I network and I get this and I get this and I get this, and I market this business, pakat, and no, this person, but for some weird reason, you have the perfect plan in your head, the perfect one, foolproof, bulletproof plan. Okay, action. You go the opposite direction. You want to lose weight, but you're eating cakes, and you're eating McDonald's, and you're eating this. But this is what, okay, fine. All right, Mari, I want a husband. I want a wife. I want a wife. Okay. In the morning, you have the perfect, you know exactly what to do to get a perfect wife, right? To get a perfect husband, you need to network, you need to go out there, you need to meet people, learn different characters, see how other people are doing it, learn your person and all that jazz. Ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend. Okay, I want to open a business. Ndikaona mari yangu musi wa15 ichabuda, ndikuda kubatanga business, ndakunda Botswana, ndonohodha, ndokutenga chinyi, ndotori nemaclients acho, ugotovhizitira maclients acho mufunge. Ugovati, muchiri kuda here zvipanera zvazvo zvandachida kuti munditengese, zvamava muchitsvaga musi uya uyu. Chiri kuzvida. Okay. Wotsvaga maclient, wotobuild a clientele yako, mari isati yasvika, you're preparing yourself, handiti. And then the money comes musi wa15. Baby, ndakagadzirwa musoro, uya utori mari. Baby, ndikuda mari yese yapara kubhawa, zvikweretsi, zvese, but ngozvipa shungu nestrength yekuti musi wa15 mari yangu ikangouya handitauri nemunhu. Vane zvikwereti ngavatombomira zvavo. Vane zvikwereti ndozovaona. Mari yangu ndiri kuwana ishi, ndotora passport yangu ishi, ndoenda kuBotswana kunohodha maainangu. Handiti 15 yasvika for some reason. Hausombori mweya wetsvina mufunge. Hausombori munyama mufunge. A lot of us want to rush there. Ndakaroiwa, ndakadziriswa. Ndosaka ndisingabudiriri, ndakarasirwa. Hanzina Ming said, it's like you know me. I know what I'm talking about, right? Ndakarasirwa zvino. Tine munyama kumba kwedu, zvagara kumba kwedu tine munyama. Ndosaka tisingabudiriri. Yeah. And then the 15th comes. Maria, you know, it's by the time it gets into the account, you wake up in the morning. Let me tell you what will be happening. It is when your brain is wired to defend you. The brain is wired to only practice and tolerate what it knows. Business rema ainir atirizivi isizoziva kuona TV. Business rekuenda kuBotswana kana kuti rekunodidiri. Weight loss iri kutaurwa yekuda kujoina gym hatitizivi izvozvo isizoziva kudya McDonald's. Your brain always takes you back to where it belongs, to what it knows. And what it knows is what you tolerate. Do you get it? Now, it chooses what it wants, what you want, the easiest things. How can I say this? It chooses comfort zone, what you are accustomed to. Kana wakakura kumba kwenyu muchidya McDonald's. Zvinotonetsa kuti break that habit. Because brain functions on habits. We are creatures of habits. It's only then that when you keep doing what you're doing, the brain becomes accustomed to it. Chero driving chai fires. I started hating the car. Just what is this? Until I had to tell myself, hey, it's my brain that's working against me. Right? Whenever you are, okay, I'm going to add you Kudana Prince, I'm going to add just now. Whenever you are approached with a new challenge that your brain is not used to, it defends itself. Because the subconscious mind has this, and we know this. So whenever you want to think, and I want to say, I want to go to the gym, the brain jumps in and says, but kurukunaya, hey, gumburu, ha, but nezro, I wa but nezro, the brain jumps in, doubt, judgment. A lot of things jump in your brain to stop you from doing that one new thing that you want to do. Do you get that? So it's how you wire your brain. Now, when you realize that your brain is your enemy, time, you have to rewire your brain. Okay? I'm going to add... November, Ciao Wanda. Okay, bring into the camera. It's adding. When you see that accept thing, just type, just click accept. Right? When you meet people for the first time, you've got this, yeah, but only after a repetition and a repeated process of something do you then, oh, okay, it's not so bad. This is why when you are driving for the first time, your brain, you know, one way, clash, why are you tickling my footer? Because your brain doesn't know this. So it's rejecting. But the constant practice makes perfect, right? The constant reassurance and the constant information to the brain, you know, okay, oh, hey, yeah, stop sign, okay, stop sign. Now let's move that and translate it into real life. The minute you want to do, once the connection fault, the minute you want to do something with your life or something different, or you want to up your game, or you want to level up, whatever it is that you want to do with your life, right? First of all, first you need to recognize what you want. We don't want the same things. We don't want the same things. It sounds like we want the same things, but we don't want the same things. There are some people who are storing up because the first thing that jumps into my money. What do you money? Market. Fine. What can you do to get that money? That knowledge, action gap. You know that you want money. What do you have to do to get the money? Right? First and foremost, you write down what you want. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. I know you've got a list. Oh, your list will go on forever. I know. But here's what you do. You write one, the major thing that can actually solve all the other little problems. Right? What do you want? Nase mwari asika pasaka pati Chennai G. Didn't we pano. name one thing that you want that will make your life okay, that you only get one chance to ask me anything and I'll grant you whatever it is. What would you say? That thing, you write it down on a piece of paper. Then on the other end, you write what you have to do to get that thing. What you want, what you have to do to get that thing. Keep this in your bra, in your pocket. Some pictures, wallet paper. Pictures. We know you love your children. You love them very much, and they remind you that they're your safety nets and your bundles of joy. Chimboisa each. Chedu chi vision board, kana chi vision paper. That is what you see. It must not be a crazy 25 sentences. One, like in I want a talk show. That is what I want. I want a talk show. Talk show inenge chinzi the Zuwa havane talk show. Saka ndakanyora kuti the Zuwa havane talk show. Right? Kumashure uko ndikanyora kuti what do you have to do to get these things? Network. Surround yourself with talk show hosts. Follow talk show hosts. Research on this. Get material of something. Study. Right. Chinogara mu wallet. Dzimwe nguva ndakanyora zviri 3. Kana unoza kana ukapinda ichi windshield ichi. Chandinoda somira ndichigadzira. Chichi ndichigadzira lipstick ndovhara. Kana ndikavhura wallet yangu nepandinomuka makuseni. When I wake up in the morning, you look at that thing. It's as good as praying. Or when you are praying, whatever it is, before you get up of bed, before you get out, before you hold your phone, before when you're gaining consciousness, when you're sleeping, and then you gain consciousness, you know that you've woken up. And then when you wake up, when you really wake up, but you can hear sound here and there. The brain wakes up very slowly. Sound, and all that. Then it is then that you think about what you want. That is the time when the brain is clear. That is when the energies are clear. That is when the channel is open from your conscious mind to your subconscious mind. Because for something, for you to be comfortable in it, repetition here, zvinogara ku subconscious mind. Saka kana ku subconscious mind zvisiko, the brain will block out anything that has to do with this thing. So when you are coming from your subconscious mind, your conscience, pay attention to the thoughts that come to your brain the minute you wake up. It's not, oh, I've got mangoes in the fridge. It's not, did I lock the car yesterday? It's not that. When you open your eyes like this, there's something that is probably coming from the subconscious mind into the conscious mind, or back and forth. Whatever it is, pay attention to those thoughts. Even put those new thoughts here. I want a talk show. I want a talk show. And my talk show is going to be having 50 guests for the first one. And then 3 months down the line, I'm going to make them 150. Then I'm going to approach Derryboard and Doves to apply for sponsorship. Then I'm going to do this, then I'm going to do this. Yeah, but what do I have to do? I should call this one. He knows something about it. And then you open your eyes. When you open your eyes, keep on thinking. Listen, as you start thinking, thoughts are going to come in, jump in to distract you from whatever it is that you're saying. It could be illness, anything that has to do with whatever you want. That's when you think about it. Because it's Pakavurika, there's a channel between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. Some people pray. Prince, I'm trying to aid you. Some people pray, Papa. You feel lighter. Some people resolve matters, Papa. But wherever, okay, I'm going to aid you. Prince, he's been trying to come on. Some people pray. I'm going to aid you. Some people pray. Some people do whatever they do. And then that you shut your mind. You go on about your business. I pray.
Hi.
Talk to me. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Dribble.
Can you hear me
Yes.
clearly? Yeah. Look, what you're talking about makes a lot of sense. Look, I've actually been doing the same stuff that you're talking about. I think for quite some time now, and
Wow.
it's really been working for me. Yeah. Look, if you find what you want to do in life, the first thing that you need to do is you have to buy a diary. These are some of the things that we take for granted is probably, I'd say, our society as black people. Buy a diary, that's the first thing. Whatever idea that you have, before you execute it, before you do anything, you buy a diary, you write what you want, you write your goals, and look, you strategically plan everything. Get a sketch pad, sketch it around, sketch what you want, and when you sketch it around, you're probably going through exactly what you want to do. You're envisioning everything um, in your mind, in your subconscious, and then all these things at the end of the day, they are things that you will seek to achieve. You spoke about the vision boards and all. Vision boards, they work with the law of attraction, right?
Yes.
So what you do is, okay, what I did is, I think I was around 15, 16 years, long time ago.
Yes.
I came across this book called The Secret. So I read The Secret, and it was talking about the law of attraction. It was talking about using your subconscious minds to create.
Yes.
It's a good thing that we are on Easter, and it's good to throw in a few biblical terms there. Look, whatever that you attract with your mind, whatever that you want to do, your mind will mind yako programmer kuti I want to have a million. That's what you want. You want to have a million, and from thinking that you want to have a million, how do you start making the million, or how do you get to making the million? So the first thing that you do is
What?
you get a diary, buy a diary, and then you pen down what you want to do, and then you try to get a sketch, you sketch it around, and you do. Okay, I'll give you an example. What happened with me? I do that every year. I've got my own vision board every year, and I keep them in my office. Like today, okay, I'm at the office. I know it's holiday, but I believe in a bit of hard work. So I'll show you something that I did. So beginning of the year, I said to myself, you know what, this is what I want, and this is what I want to achieve. All right. So I told myself that I want three new cars this year. All right, three new cars, and I knew I'm gonna get it anyway. So I put stuff in my mind, and I say, okay, this is what I want, and I don't want to think how I'm gonna get it. I don't want to think about that. What I want to concentrate on is when you do a vision board, is you write whatever that you want, you put it in your subconscious, put it somewhere else far away. Already the law of attraction starts attracting whatever that you want. You start getting it. So, you know what I did on the 2nd of January? I just went to the office and I said, you know what? This is what I want to do. Okay. So, how do I do it? I thought, you know what? I want to do it different this year. So, I had to print out whatever that I wanted. I said, you know what? Let me print it out. Let me print out whatever that I want. And I printed everything that I want. I'm not going to show you all of it. I'm going to show you one of the things that I printed out that I said, you know what, I want this year. So I printed out this. This is what I wanted. This is one of the cards that I wanted.
Ah,
So yeah, it happened. I got it.
I
Okay.
know.
You don't want to think in your subconscious exactly what you want. It's not like this is a necessity to me to say this is something so huge that I wanted. Apparently, it happened. Though yes, I got in an accident a few weeks ago, but anyway, it's all right. But okay, there's plenty of stuff that I'm gonna achieve this year, same as last year. Um,
Oh no. His network.
can you hear me?
Oh.
Hello? Okay. All right. What I was saying is, when you think about exactly what you want to do, you put it in your mind, right? And there's nothing that beats after writing everything down and putting it in your subconscious. the only way to activate this is hard work. Now, the Bible says faith without works is dead, all right? So, one thing that people don't understand is successful people, they read, okay? Successful people, they work hard, okay?
Prince Network. Hello? Oh dear. Ah, man. Let me just wait for him. Just 10 more seconds. I'm sure he will come up. I like the idea that he said, Kuti, the first thing that you need to do is to buy a diary. Ah, Prince, what happened to you? I like the idea, Kuti, the first thing that he said, that you buy a diary where you write all your plans. Yes? That's the number one thing. And you need to be specific. Don't just write random things. If you want a house, draw the house, sketch it out. You don't have to do architecture levels. Use your best drawing skills, even if I've got terrible drawing skills, whatever. But use something, draw it. Let me add November. Prince, I'm going to add you just now. Let me just try and add this guy. Collins November. And you can't bring Collins November on the camera. Why? Let me add Rugendo Loveness. If I Arabs, really?
Yeah.
Hi.
Wangorida kunza inini here kana kuti November wangauri kuti November apa iri kurira kwangu man.
November yaramba saka you can talk yaramba ya November ndifunga network yake yakajaka.
Kanjani, enjoying the whole program from the beginning to the end. Congratulations on everything that's been going on, girl.
Thank you so much. I can't wait for your show. Please move to live to that corner.
Well, ndakatotenga battery bank. Because phone yangu ikafa, I won't have I don't want to have excuses. I'm just going and I'm going to have a lot of fun, and you know what? Life has to go on. It is what we want. And if I'm lucky like I am, if I feel very lucky and blessed to be the one that was chosen to come and just show my face for no reason, and I'm actually very happy about it. And congratulations with your Malaysia. Where were you? One of the places I have on my papers is Thailand. Thailand. I want to go to Thailand. I want to go to Asia, all over there, and just see stuff. And I was just listening to the stuff that you were talking. I love that guy who just got dropped. I know it's Prince. The power of the pen is incredible. When you write stuff down, Jamam Chitaura is kunyora chinu pasi. I learned it in a way yakuti. I'm not a person who likes to write stuff. No for one, very intelligent to the point whereby I think I can always remember stuff. But we are not that intelligent to the point of trying to think about everything that we decide. I've gotten to the point of even if I dream about something that I feel is meaningful, I get up and I go. Diary. I don't do the diary stuff, but in my notes where I have a million notes. I write. Shaka, sometimes something comes in your head and you think about it. I just get up even and I start writing it down. And before you know it, I have a whole chapter of part of a book that I'm writing just by thinking with Chakati. Because when you don't write it down, there's so much more that comes into your mind that you probably miss a lot by not putting it down into. Because once you put it down, then your mind is forced to work on it. Each time you see it, it's a reminder of what you need to do and what you have to do. What I said to myself last year is I told myself that, you know what, my kids are at a level whereby I don't need to just, live my life around them anymore. And I'm above 40 now. I've paid a lot of attention to them and I'm still going to continue to look after them. But I think I need to focus on me now and do stuff for Rutendo. And what I told myself is, I said, now I need to buy a place that suits me. I said, Goreri no ili. To be very honest, I don't know how I planned to do it, but my mind said to me, this year I'm going to buy a place that suits me. imba inogara rutendo for rutendo after her, where I'm going to think retirement, I'm going to think all these things. And I put it down in paper, like you say, I put it in my notes. The next thing I did, I called my best friend who is very well into accounting, and she helps me with my taxes. She fixes my life. This is like my fixer. She straightens me out. Like literally, she's in all my business. She's in my bank account. She's in my everything. So I called her up and I said, you know what? Next year, by the end of next year, even if I want to buy a condo, a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, whatever I'm going to buy, she knows to try in life yangu right now. Next year, I'm going to buy a house. Saka, when you're doing paperwork, yangu my taxes this time, make sure it's up to standard. You need a question or anything when I'm getting into the banks. I don't know how I'm going to buy this house. If it means I'm going to get a mortgage, that's what's going to happen. I've been working so hard on my credit. I've been doing everything that I need to do right for the past couple of years. So I'm at a point whereby I want to buy a house. In my head, I'm thinking, you know, so when you put things into the universe, you actually throw it out there and you open up those blessings that God has. And things into existence, it does exist at some point. I'm not going to let everything out there, but my plan is still my plan and it's going to happen. And I planned to do the things that we've discussed before in life about, like you wake up, you want to be so she was just ringing me, but I'll call her back. When she calls me, she misses me. So, like you say, we have so many things that we plan. I have gotten to the point now, Zoa. You know, we used to discuss a lot of things about this show business, and I know you're a person who is so open to talking and is so open to sharing ideas. And we would talk a lot, and that's still in the making. And sometimes I look at it and I say, what I've learned a lot, like I've written it down. Do not discuss too much of your business out there with people. I wrote that down too because it's one of those things that I talk because ndina godo ndikaona kuti zuva ndo zvari kuita kana zuva ndine kaka information kanokubatsira iwewe I don't have a problem because chinoitika mushow business medu umuka the way you do your stuff is totally different from the way I do my stuff. I can watch you and get some pointers. That doesn't make me Zuva. That does not, you know, and kuchinja strategy yangu and pick yours up. I have to follow my own. And I put it down, yes, as much as I like to help with information, I have to learn to shut my big mouth sometimes and just keep things to myself. Because one day you just mentioned one simple thing, just thinking we could discuss the next minute, not on us, I'm doing this. It never really comes into existence because they do that. They want to do that. And if you try to, then people will go and say stuff about you just based on the information that you've shared, as in trying to be helpful to each other. Same stuff. And like I say, yes, we are all on some stumbling blocks on each other, whereby we grow by kutsikana. And sometimes we don't even realize the amount of pain and hurt we cause each other by doing so.
Yes. True.
And I've learned, Kuti, sometimes causing too much pain by trying to go up. Trying to go up and causing too much pain will not keep you up for too long. Sometimes you need to make great relationships as you go up. Because, Zuva, if what the plans are, one day I might need you to show up on my show. And instead of me paying you millions of dollars, which I'm going to do, just fly me in and let's have a sit and talk. That has saved me money. That has brought me a friendship. And there you are. And however it works out, you know, it always works out best when you have. So what I've learned is do not stumble on other people and use hate to try and go up to the top, because when you are trying to do that, there are some of those people that who are actually helpful. That's the Vaseline to your show. Yes. So for me, I have learned a lot of things by writing things down. I write all these things down, and when I sit down, sometimes I read and I laugh. Especially on social media, very hurtful. And like I say, Juva, inini handi you know kuti inini zvekunyorwa pamawalls evanhu hazvitomborina zvazvinondiita. There are certain things, of course, that if I see something that comes up about you, zvandinoona kuti I can't be the one that posted there, and I can't have it in a world that I surround, that I can protect you from that abuse. Ndikaona kuti post yakati iyi, it can really bring a lot of negativity. Chapesera yakuita kuti iwe kubashwa and stuff like that. There are certain ones, they my bathing suit. You know, you and I have no problem posting my baby lamps all over the place. We are totally okay with that. And people can talk as much as they want. But punishment, you know, that too much negative criticism, whereby I say, I say no. You know what? This is social media, and no matter what happens, if I feel like it's going to be a bit offensive, I might throw it to you and say, Zuva, I'm posting this, so watch out for my bazooka. And when I post it, it's not because, yes, my group sometimes, but at times, if it starts bringing too much of personal life, I have to think twice or three times about it. Is this worth my time for getting 100 more viewers just because ndaisa kuti Zuva ataurwe chihure chake chatisingatozivi kuti Zuva ataurwe chakati chandisingazivi? Because honestly, these 99.9% of these things that are said about us online are not true.
Are not true.
And me, I laugh, yes. And I need to, and then I don't come defending myself. I laugh and I go with the flow. That's what I have learned. I go with the flow. Ukanditi hure, ndounzawo hure totamba. Ukanditi muroi, ndounzawo muroi totamba. Ukanditi mbava, ndounzawo mbava totamba. And that's what I've realized what social media is about. And the things that I do in my private time is none of your business. Yes, I put stuff out there. When they go crazy about we want to see everything now. No, I'm giving you what I want to give you, and you're on my wall. If I don't, Natalie Shava, Rutendani opinion, pese, that's just who I am. I like attention just like Zuva, and if I can come up and put an opinion, and accept, and I do have an opinion. Pese, that's why I am Rutendo. There won't be another one. Pana can't Natalie Uyo. If you can't speak on camera and be seen by 174 people, let me do it, because then I can do it. So, you know, whatever that is, whoever that Natalie is, a ghost. So, Zuva, what I was saying is you just have been teaching a lot of, like today, the live that I saw was very productive. People were expecting a whole big fight and everything that's going to go crazy, but it didn't go the direction Yangaishi expects one event. But sometimes allow yourself to come out and be okay to talk about the things that are hurting you. Ndo zvawafunga kuti igira nhasi pa social media. People will start saying ukuda kuzvijustify. No, ndinoisa camera yangu and I speak what I want to speak that day. Zviri kubuda muchitaka changu. Ndo zvamoteerera izvozvo. The fact that you are here listening, just get the information I'm giving you if you want to hear it. If you don't, click off. Because the most I hear is, why do you want to justify yourself? It's not justifying yourself. It's just that I feel like clicking my camera on and saying that bullshit, and that's what I'm going to say. So people need to understand. Sometimes we are going off. It's not like we wait a justification. The next minute, you either take it or you leave it or get off. So people have a thing, once we start coming out here online in business, we must bring everything. No, I bring you what I want, and you come and take what you want from it, and you just go ahead. Because the end of a story, and wait for the next piece story. I bring bits and pieces, and that's what it is. So people need to stop this habit of start trying kuti zvekuita pavanodira ivo. Musandafunga kuya ndichipopota ndichiisa mafuro uko. Let me do that. Musandatukirwa mwana wangu ndikasafunga kuretaliate in a way yamuri kuexpect. Don't pull me down because andakuya ndichipopota kuti ndatukirwa mwana. Ndine ma reasons angu andisiri kupindurira. Because as I grow, I have learned a lot of things. Saka mukudzidza kwandinenge ndichiita, I don't just get up and test the camera and start preaching. I plan in my head, how do I approach this? either with kindness or with nastiness. I have to sit down and put it down in paper. How do you react here? And what are the reasons why these people are coming? Prince Adzoka and a lot of good information. So I just wanted to tell you, Kuti, thank you so much. And I'm very, very humbled by you, because when I got this trip to UK, you were one of the few people that are up there that you were Natate and a couple of others, I won't name names. You were one of the few that actually congratulated me on it. You actually, they act like they don't even share your post. They act like they don't see what's going on. Not that I should congratulate, but sometimes I saw a lot of retaliation based on katripike ku UK. Kungoenda okwandikuita ndakangokomborerwa ukuko kwawo kunzi uya otitambe musi wesande. Ndo zvandapindira busy izvozvo kusvika pakuda kudestroyewa, and it's very sad kuti ndo zvatinoita munomu when we are trying pamwepo kungopembera kuti haureri yarakwidzawo ndege yemahara, this time harisi kutorwa nemaescort anomboritora. No. Ndakutotukwa. Yes, Nelly, I'm leaving, I'm going, I hear boring. Anyways, I just love you, and your spirit must live on. So we must either love you or leave you. And continue to do what you're doing very well. You teach.
Okay, dear. Thank you so much.
But thank you so much.
Right, dear. Thank you. You guys. Okay, I'm going to add Prince just now. I'm going to add Prince. I'm going to side drag. I don't need to side drag. She's nobody can bring Zake. What is she thinking about right now? We're talking about vision boards. We're talking about buying a diary and having a vision board and focusing on what you want and not focusing on what other people are saying. Yes. I thought you were going to defend me, Shamari. You can talk whatever, but come with
and this is Shamari yako. Mirandi korete chekutanga. I'm not your friend. 1, 2, I'm your sister. 2, iwe usandinyepe dance ndakaseka. Go and watch the clip. I was so shocked because I was pakataron wakawanda zuva. And then I told you, I'm going to super changu chakachabuda nepagwera hapo. Ine ndakatozvidhakirwa ini. Ndakangonyarara ini.
Mele, I saw the video. Let me play it for you.
Play it.
Chichiripo yapa.
Player, ukwana ndisina kuseka ndiri kutokumamisa, ndiri kutokudza.
Oh, finish. Come on.
Poor na faith.
I don't know. Faith. Yeah, faith in jail 1 minute. Ndatumirwa 3 minutes.
Player, poka tukwa yoyo. Player, poka tukwa.
Listen,
player, poka pandakaseka. Player, pandakaseka. Player.
And this people wanna
player pandakaseka. Player.
And this people wanna phone, but when phone you play, you on Facebook.
Okay, read the comments. Read even my comments. I never loved Zuva. Ndakatodrowa nempeta. Ndakatozvirovera zvangu nompeta. Anamboseka ini. Panotaurwa zuva razitera kuti zuva ina handiseke. Because kuseka inini kamuna nokuseka iwe kuseka inini. And it, no matter what, blood is thicker than water. And we cannot wash that one away. And it ungatiko kadi wakataurwa sure I was there. But andina pandakaseka. I was like, huh? Ndakaramba ndakanyarara. But ndakatoconnect actually pakanzi chikomba cha faith vari kuchichinjana hanzi pane chikomba chavo chiri kuva sponsor. Ndikati aiwa faith. I corrected that. Saka ndina pandakaseka ini. Verenga chiro ma comments evanhu I never loved.
Anyway, ngatendere mberi nenyaya.
Saka ini ndiri kudarisa kuti good topic yakutaura kuti zvine musoro, but hatidi kunyeperwa pano, hatidi kunyeperwa panapa. Kana ndaona munhu maita zvishows enyamunenge maita, ndoda kuyawo ndichita kunge ndikuita mashows angu. Ndichitaurawo zvemashows, ini ndikazodai. Ingoita ikatiwane zvakaita kunge sisifeitha. Handisi sifeitha vana wakambosuma paFacebook kuti ndiri kuita show. Takangoona show yavepo, zuva maveko kuThailand uko, muchiti takuenda kuThailand uko kune show, mukaendaka. Kotirira kuudzirwa iko. Kotinai nazvo isati kanchinaenda Thailand zuva I can afford to buy my ticket and go to Thailand iwe. Izvo zvito kuti kunonzi kuLeicester kune gig ndosaka ndisiri kubusa face yangu. tiri kujoy tiri kutodya joy kune mafaroko. So you don't have to go and publish your whole Facebook, your whole private life, your social media, and you don't expect people, to come and say whatever that they want. And you must practice what you preach, you people. You must celebrities, practice what you preach. Don't come here and tell us love. The next day, approve my post and zoning what you took over. Bakapeka mabikini uchiexperience wachatukwa historia zvedu vana meo panapa totanga zvedu kushotorati saka munoda kuita sei. What is wrong with this? Handidi ndo zvandafambira chete panapa. Handidi kunyeperwa ina handisi kuda kubatwa mwesana ndikurova magara ndisi mwana ina nduzorwa paselini kumagaro matako angu akatopinzana neni handisi kutomboda zvokusora ndichibabhadzirwa magaro. Zvandora ndandangofambira kuzotaura izvozvo. Otherwise zvokundura kwako kana waona ndakaseka uone clip zvakare ukandiona pandakataura wozondirovera kumba chete.
Okay, dear. All right.
Otherwise ndo zvandafambira tiri zvokunyeperwa chiita sei kana uchinge wangoposta ukangoita tunhu twako pafacebook apa musaita competition. Hatidi kuita competition, hatisi kutomboita kana competition. Inge iwe wangotaura wani wega kungotaura kuti magroup aunamboita, you are not even fake. Wangotaura wani kuti magroups ana ndenge anafisa ngwana meo, magroups ana zuva havane, magroups ana ningi wangotaura wani sezvazviri. Andichiona ukangotaura kuti no magroups ese iwaya hasi productive. Andichika ukaona ndikuda kuita competition inewe group ari bhadhari chiri kuuya pana pafacebook kuzotamba isino kubvisa stress chete. Harisiro nondipa mari Facebook iyi, haisiro inoita kuti vanhu vazive life yangu, haisiro inoita kuti ndiposte mapictures angu kona ndakadai. Kone ivana ziva inini I know you personally and nani nanganza nezvako. I know what you are capable of and I know the way you dress. I know kuti uri mucloset mako mutori nedzimwe hembe dzine mategi audza usingatombozidza kuti ndikauya nditotobawo ini asi kungoti dzinenge dzakati kurei zvadzo because inini ndiri munhu angu ari slim handiti washona. But otherwise the truth is unomboposta here kona tikona uchida kuchitaza ndazodai ngazodai. Hatide kunzwa zvinhu zvekunyepa apa. Handitika vanhu vane zvinhu zvavo chako vanenge varizi. Tisu tinokomplimenta isu varombo, isusu tisina zvinhu, isu vanhu vari pasi tisu tinoya nemakoments tichitaura kuti aiwa muri kumiramira zviri kuita. Handitika period tapedza. Thank you very much.
Okay, dear. All right. I feel there's like a cold war that's going on between I feel like there's a cold war that's going on between Makolas. Because there's something that I'm missing. And I was in my group. But I feel, who else feels it? Who else is feeling like there's a little panic personality. Let me see Nema likes. I love both women, by the way. I love them both. It's not but I feel that there is something that happened probably from our platforms that is now being translated pano. And those are my viewers I wonder. Okay, all right. Let's bring back Hansi. Oh yes, Hansi Melina with this tension. Don't worry, masoja angwai. Choro akaita tension say vanogadzirisana. Ichapera vanozivana dzivanodana adzipindigwe. Adzipindigwe ngadzokere kuma vision board. Gadzoka kana pane ka tension karipo. Iwawo inowanikwa indomboita one tension na Meli mangwana nomngane tension na Rutendo mangwana we just what's been don't even worry about those two. Don't even worry, believe me, to die down. Vanhu vangu apa adzivanodana nadzipindigo. Let me add can add the mono. Prince, where are you? I'm trying to add you. Prince is we're talking about vision boards and buying a diary. And I knew mouse got 200. Hi.
Are you done with drama? You guys. Okay. All right, cool. So I was saying, okay, a call came through the time that I was talking to you. So
So akavavinga nyaya on. Yes, Prince?
Okay, all right. All right, we were talking about what? We were talking about vision boards, right? So I was saying, look, you gotta equip your mind. You gotta make sure that your mind has enough information about what you want to do. You have to make sure that whatever that you're doing it at your best. Nothing surpasses hard work. So you have to put a lot of work in whatever that you're doing. As much as you vision, maybe uneka mari wada invest into business and do whatever. You still
Sorry, my dear. Hanzi pane echo.
uh,
So do you mind ndikakukata
um,
back again? Let me cut you and bring you back
all
again.
right, cool.
All right.
Okay.
I think it's just network, guys. I think it's just network. It's network. So vision boards, and we're talking about why you plan one thing and then your brain turns out and does the opposite of what you want. You make plans and you've got the perfect plan and you've got the perfect escape plan. You write it down, everything makes sense on paper. But then when you start practicing it, you go ahead and do the opposite. Why? What causes that? We're talking about vision boards and keeping your vision. Okay, hi.
Zuwa wadi.
Diribo, finally you have been trying to come on camera.
Because wanga wasingadeka kundiedha ka saka ndanga chitoti zuwa kuti asiyeko nhasi.
Diribo, talk to me.
Ndanga chitoona kana live yako ndichitonakira ndichoti zuwa yevi maims anzi yevi maims zuguru yevi maim mama yo chimpa wati
Turusana zvinyema vision boards.
sorry Zuwa sorry ndatoona uchitotsinya maziso kawo uchitodaiso.
I'm confused. I thought you know kuti tutara nezvema vision boards. Do you have anything to add?
Ndosaka ndanga chitoti oh my bad. No, what is she?
Okay, dear. Also tara later and add varuda kupa something. Ne?
Ibo.
Next. Gatumbo edai no comment. All right. No, first of all, okay, let's quickly get back. Panama to join right now. Okay. So we're talking about vision boards, right? What you want, you know what you want. You have to figure out what you want. Please let's not talk about the caller, okay? Okay, fine. Let's just laugh it off. 30 seconds. Let's laugh. 30 seconds. Let's all just laugh it. I'm not laughing at the call. I'm just laughing at what it what he did. I know because it's just a Josh Kanda, but okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Now let's go on. What the Kola zvakakuomera abhiringwa necriverage. That's hard to land in chipo. You guys, you're distracting us. Tatanga nezvenyema vision boards. Let's stick to the topic. My God, you guys know how to I'm the caller on a bit. All right. Taita commercial break. Taseka tafara. Okay. Akwela wanzirwa. I know you guys are just as confused as I am, right? Anzi na Dexter, the man is dizzy. Anzi na Miss G, kola ndo tape ya isumudza ruoko class. Asingazivi answer. Okay. Whew, end of commercial break. Let's get back to business. Discovering your gift and practicing your gift. That is your number one reason why you're on this earth, right? And we're talking about vision boards. Sometimes your brain works the opposite of what you want. Sometimes your brain works the opposite of what you want. You plan your day, you write down your goals, you write down everything that you need to get to this. But then when you wake up in the morning, you do the exact opposite. So I want to wake up, I'm going to go there, I'm going to go and talk to this person, I'm going to network, I'm going to do something to aid to the dream of the things that I want. My plan, I'm going to do that. Then you wake up in the morning and you feel so lazy. You don't even wake up, you don't even get out of bed. You do other things that have nothing to do with that because your brain, once you're in the comfort zone, your brain keeps you in the comfort zone. When you want to go to the gym, your brain starts saying, but hapana fuel, that's doubted, or that the brain will put inside your brain. The brain will bring forth the doubt, the fear of rejection, the fear of failure, the fear of what will people say, what, such that you stop the idea and then you do something else, whatever it is that you're comfortable with. If you're comfortable with drinking, okay, then let's drink it and this soothes you. Let's eat and it soothes you. Let me go and hang out with those non-productive friends and it soothes you. Let me go talk to that toxic person, Makuo Ayu, and anything to do with something that challenges the brain, because the brain only does what it knows, right? And the procrastination is the devil. All right. That negativity in brain, this thing started off as when we were younger, but we'll talk about that in the subconscious mind later. I want to add someone here who knows something about vision boards, how to make a vision board. Prince, I think I'm going to add you. How to make a vision board, how to stick to a vision board, right? When you're on your vision board. Now, here's my trick. Like I said, you need to know what I want on a piece of paper. 3 pieces of paper. One is in my wallet, one is on windshield charger, the other one is next to my bed. When I wake up in the morning, that's the first thing that I look at. That is the first thing that I look at. Just after meditating and all that, that is the first thing that I look at, the thing that I want. So if you want good health, if you want money, whatever it is that you want, if you want money, fine, I want money. Okay, you write down the exact amount that you want. If you want 10 billion, if you want 100,000, if you want 600 rand, whatever it is, whatever amount of money that you want, you write down on a piece of paper. And then the opposite of the piece of paper, or on your vision board, on the opposite, you write down what you have to do to get that. Do you get that? What you have to do to get that, what value can you bring that will give you that amount of money. And then you write the time frame that right? So every morning that you wake up, as you say, listen, in the morning is when your brain is really processing things. It's a very dangerous time to be bringing in negativity, to be checking your phone, to be talking to people, to be whatever. It is the time when the subconscious mind is going back and the conscious mind is coming into play. And it's a very peaceful time to make your day plans, to reprogram yourself, to make your plans, to make your goals, to plan your life, right? Now, in that moment when you wake up, before you check your phone, kuti chichi pa WhatsApp group, ninga kazontumira email ya here, ninga sonifondra ndaona 3 missed calls pane on the phone, right? You look at your dream. You look at what you want. You literally wake up in the morning, and then you can read it out loud. You can whatever it is, but you read it. And when you're reading it, you pay attention to what you are reading, right? And then on the side of the paper, the opposite side of the paper, you have all the plans, like 3 points of what you need to do to get this dream. You read it with joy, with an open heart. You read it as if you already have it. Even if it's good health, even if it's a husband, even if it's a wife, even if it's whatever it is that you want, right? I'm not talking about my hairstylist needs to be the hairstyle, the salon on time. No. I'm talking about what you really want. why you're here on earth. So that's your goal, right? You write down what you want, and then you write down what you have to do to get it. Then you put it down. You have to read this every morning. Sometimes when you are in a shop and then you open your purse and you want to take money, pay attention to that thing. Your brain starts reprogramming and it starts conditioning itself to receive. Now, after that comes the action. The action is aligning yourself to receive what you want. You can't say you want this and then you do this. It doesn't work. You can't say you want this business, you want this business kuti ite, you want this business partner, you want this much loan from the bank, you want mama sales so you want a sales report that's this big, you whatever it is that you want, right? You want to double your cost, or you want whatever it is that you want. You can't then say that and you know what you have to do and then do the opposite. This includes hanging around with the wrong people. If you have no aid, if whoever is in your life right now, whoever, and whoever it is that you say your dreams to, I always say this. My business, because within this crazy crowd, Elton Bryce, I'm going to add you just now. Dear Momo, he's a river. This guy, you have to. Once this guy starts talking, you pay attention. Well, for me, he really works for me. I'm so distracted right now. What does I say? Okay. You start networking. You know what you want. You know what you have. You know what you want. You know what you have to do to get what you want. So when you align yourself, don't talk about your plans before they happen. They talk about your plans before they happen. That is true. However, when you are in the radius of a person who can help you, you know they can help you with what you want. Because you cannot network without talking to people. Do you understand? So the only people that are just supposed to be exposed to the dreams are the people that can aid their 2 cents to elevate or fan your flame. Only. Saka, can I like take for example, Elton Bryce, Prince Pirisiko. I will sit down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if they papo, ask na you know what? Do this, revive. So you know this is good company, right? Awuende kuma friends yekuti ukavaudza zvinhu. Tinawo ende tinomaziva kuti let me say my dreams, let me say my goals, let me say what I want to say. Then you say the things. Also, anazuva. Vanhu vakadaro, just them giving you that negative vibe creates doubt in you. Do you understand? That doubt and that when you then want to jump in and do something, your brain jumps in 5 seconds later. So from the time that you know what you have to do, my instant inini muswando sangana ne munu like akataza Oprah Winfrey. I'll be starstruck. I'll probably freeze. I'll probably Wendy Williams. I'll probably die a little and then I'll wake up. And some people can be so afraid that they won't go and talk to her. But you have 5 seconds to make up your mind from, you know what you want. You know exactly what you want. You know what to do to get what you want. There's a time that an opportunity presents itself every time, but we just block them out because we're in our comfort zone. Every time you go anywhere that you want, everywhere that you go, the blind and the flags of what you want are everywhere. You just don't pay attention to them because you are comfortable. There's the gym. No, but you just asked for a smaller body or a fit body. But then there is the gym. Okay, you have 1 free gym membership. Hey, but now I'm the gym. Doubt jumps in, fear jumps in. So you start looking for excuses for not doing. So the nyaya action up. You have to get up and do the exact thing that you know you have to do to get this thing. If it means networking, but first and foremost, you have to know what you want. That a lot of us don't. A lot of us know what our sisters want for us. A lot of us know what our bosses want for us. A lot of us know what our wives want for us, what our parents are expecting from us, what our children want from us. But what do you want? Like your own goals. Listen, if a goal is to get a job, that is not a goal. Your dreams are supposed to scare you. Listen, a job is not a goal. Yes, you can make it a goal and all that, but you are not put on this earth to be an employee. We are all just getting by with these jobs of ours. We are all just getting by. There is something else that if you are put per stage up, kana kuti zvikanzi yasvika nguva yaSusan. Susan Mangolis. Yasvika nguva yako Tandi Rutendo. Yasvika nguva yaSharlene Santana Muntu. Yasvika nguva mupe 5 minutes, okay? What's that one thing that you would do that will bring Susan out? Let me give you a very good test. If I was to put you in a room of millionaires and I say, Naiwe, Charlene, in that room there are millionaires, they are givers. They will give you. There's a chance that you will get out of that room holding a million in your hands like this. What are you going to say when you get into that room? What are you going to convince them? You must be ready. Izvezvi vamwe venyu ndikakuisai pano palive ndikakuisai pakona pandoti right. Taita mamillionaire ari up. Ari kutsvaga ma-small businesses to, or ari kutsvaga vanhu, not businesses, even if you don't have a business. Ari kutsvaga vanhu vanokwanisa kuti tikakupa million, you're going to turn a million into 2 million, it's your money. What are you going to say to the millionaires in that room such that they're going to give you their million? You must be speech ready. If you don't know, then you're in trouble. The day that you know, kuti, ndipei ma millionaire amiri apa ndinyatsova, the millionaires are not stupid. They didn't get their money by hook or crook. The millionaires are hard workers, and they know kuti ndikasa million yangu apa inobuda, kana ndikasa million yangu apa inojigiwa. They can see right through people just from the way they talk and who they hang around with and what they're all about and what their dreams are. You know, Saka, you must be $1 million ready. Saka, let me put someone right now, and say, if you are to be put in a room of millionaires and you are told you have 10 minutes to say who you are and why you need $1 million and how you're gonna use that million. If you get that right, you get $1 million. Perfect, it's not chi million yakoi. A lot of us don't know. The way will you even start? Who is Zuva? Who is Kudakwash? Alan's Kudakwash Indian. Who are you? A lot of you say, I'm 23 years old. I'm married with 3 kids. I work as a receptionist at the present moment. I'm studying to be I'm studying computer science. Zui? Who are you? What do you want? If you break that person, you find out they want to be a dancer. If you break that person, you find out they want to be a singer. They want to play the guitar. They want to do DJing. As I studied the computer science. You need to align yourself to receive. Saka izvezvi zvanzi paita meter. Are you ready to receive? Tiudze kuti chichaungatiudza chaungatitira iwewe chinokwanisa kupa 1 million. Izvezvi iyi mari iyi. Talk. How many of you are ready for that speech? How many of you are ready to go on that stage? This is the things that you're supposed to practice every single day. If you are really, really serious about achieving your life and achieving your goals, you must have a foolproof plan, and every day you refine it. You first have to buy a diary. No matter what house you want, it is 25 stories. It's unrealistic, but I want it. You draw it from the gate to what pots and pans and little leprechauns are veranda, to the color of the curtains, to the size of the door, to the size of your chamber, to the height of the ceiling, to the number of trees in the yard. You have to see it, because if you can see it in your mind you, I told you, we don't want the same thing. We don't want the same thing. If you can see it in your mind, if you can visualize it, the brain can't tell what's lies and what's not. The brain cannot process the subconscious mind. It can't process what is true and what is not. It just takes in. So if you can see it in your mind, believe me, take this today. If you can see it in your head, you can hold it in your hand. Whatever it is. kana zvitombokwanisa kupinda zvinogona kuitika kunze uko. Hauma kune aeroplane iwe kana usina kunamatira aeroplane. Hauma kune aeroplane kana usina kufunga nezve aeroplane. Aeroplane inoitwa nemunhu afunga aeroplane. But what are you thinking about? When you've got your free time, what do you use your time doing? Some people use their time refining their dreams, networking, doing whatever they have to do to get their dreams. And other people spend their time watching people refine their dreams. That's what we are doing all the time. We watch other people refine, and then because we watch it all the time, we think we want that. But it's not really what we want. It's not. But because it's working for them, and it's happening, so that's what I want. Because you're just seeing Zuva being on Facebook, so you start thinking that's what you want. So because it's not me, you feel jealous. But if you know what you want, you've got your goals, everything. Because you are focusing on what you want. In fact, you're just supposed to be inspired to say, and then it inspires you to do what you want. That is the difference. Okay? There's a difference between inspiration and copy and paste. Copy and paste, I shan't. Now, we're talking about if you can see it in your head, you can hold it in your hands. This concept has proved to be true for generations. A lot of people right now envisioned, right now trying to attract a cup of coffee. It's something, okay, try and attract $10. Attract something small. I want to show you this thing works. Something tiny, something crazy, like even that you don't have right now. So, cheese, whatever it is that you want, attract something, apple or something. Just say right now, I want an apple, right? And then you think of an apple, you see the color of an apple, you can almost feel the apple in your hands, and then let that thought go. I promise you, before the end of the day after tomorrow, you will be holding an apple. It's crazy, but it works. I don't know how. I don't know how. God forbid, I don't want to watch other people refine their dreams whilst I'm laying idle. Hard truths. No, but a lot of us do that. Because when we then think about what we have to do to make our dreams come true, it's difficult. It's hard work. It's uncomfortable. It's out of our comfort zone. We can't afford it. It's something such that you'll be like, what's this here? Let me look for a distraction. You're now on Facebook. Let me look for a distraction. You're now on Twitter. Let me look for a distraction. You're on WhatsApp group. Anything that doesn't make you think about this new struggle that you have. And a lot of us pay attention, right? So now, what I want to talk about was the 5-second rule. The 5-second rule, and when you know what you want, listen, there's a chance of you people wanting the same thing. About that. There's a chance of people wanting the same thing. I want to start a book club. And another person says, I want to start a book club. That doesn't mean that that person has copied the idea of that other person. Maybe it was in their mind. Maybe something happened back in the days. They thought about it, and then they forgot about it. And then they woke up and then I woke up, and then this one wants to start a book club. It's also a hint because that person said it in their mind, I want to start a book club. And then later on as they go about, they're going to find somebody else who's starting a book club. But that doesn't necessarily mean that whatever they are doing, I have to do too. It's not a competition. It's the same thing. A lot of people, because ningatanga business rakere kubika sadza pakona sadza rakere kufire because rutengwa nemabhirita blah blah blah. Let me close the windows a little bit because the sun is in my face. See why I hate this room? Still. The number one reason why we are stuck where we are stuck is because we are stuck within our comfort zones. And here's the comfort zone. The comfort zone is something that you do to soothe whatever idea that you have. I always say this. Something that you do that soothes or that interrupts whatever great new idea that you have. You want to start a company. But ndiri kushanda. Basa rangu, where am I going to get the salary from? So the 5-second rule, what I was talking about is, when you say what you want to say, why you are stuck, why a lot of us are stuck, you need to learn how to unscrew yourself, because a lot of us screw ourselves. Part of it is not your fault. I realized, and the day I realized this, which is some of the things, the reason why I'm unsuccessful is because some of it is not my fault, but I can correct it. Hausi munyama, hakusi kurasirwa zvinhu, hakusi kusabotajiwa. It's just the brain. Now, what I mean by that, let me say this. There's a time that I want to talk about the 5-second rule. I really never really refined it. I'm going to say it for the last time. There's a time that you know what you want. And there's a time that you know what you have to do to get what you want. And because you told the subconscious brain, the subconscious mind, that this is what I want, so it sticks inside your brain. And every day that you keep telling yourself and reminding yourself exactly what you want, it sticks. Such that the brain starts looking for the things that it needs to make this thing come true. That's saying things to the universe, and the stars start aligning. Not the stars are aligning for me. Yes. It starts looking for those ideas. Whenever it hears something, it's interesting because it has to feed this thing that it wants. Now, remember the brain, the subconscious mind, the only thing that is in there are the things that we put. When you are growing up, a child's brain, when you give birth to a child, the child's brain is blank until they are 8. Everything they do is habit and instruction. Habit and instruction. You give a child an instruction, the child does the thing, unquestionably. You ask the child to do this, the child does this. You ask the child, you tell the child you are intelligent, the child believes that they're intelligent. You tell the child that they are dumb, the child believes that they're dumb. You tell the child that they're ugly, beautiful, the child believes that they're ugly or beautiful. That's the child's brain, as dangerous as that sounds. And you start thinking, what have I been telling my children? What am I exposing my children to? When a child sees a mother being beaten, in that child, it's normal to beat a woman. There's nothing wrong with beating a woman. This is why when you are arrested for murder, you find out kuti vanhu 2 vakauraya munhu. Baby, ndibvisiro hembe pawaya ka sweetheart. Ndibvisiro ka hembe pawaya kuri kunaya. Ndibvisiro hembe pawaya ka. Please, kuri kunaya. Or it's just one of those things, it rains for like a minute. Thank you. All right. We're talking about, if you tell it, mujere munogona kusungwa muri 2. Ne? For murder, mese muri 2. Uyanoenda. Uyanogona kupuwa kana 2 years, uyopuwa 65 years. Why? They look into your brain, your childhood. Paneta counseling vanovhura childhood yako. How is this person? Pane mumwe munhu akazvarwa achinzi violence, killing. The child has got a damaged brain. Anotokura akadaro, so you raise broken children. Aijara kukura mai vanotukwa, mai vanonzwa isiko, o baba havarespectwe, mai vanorohwa, mai vanodi. Like a child learns that, and a child does not question, right? The same thing with a person as usungwanas. What was your childhood like? Why they do that is the subconscious mind. Let me give you an example of a field, right? A field, you can put bad seeds in the field. You can put good seeds in the field. When it rains, all seeds come up. You can put a good crop and you can put weeds in that same field. Everything comes up. Anything that you put in a child's brain, whether it's wrong or it's true or it's manipulated or anything, it will come out exactly as you put it. Iwe mu life Marco, if you do good, if you do bad, good things are going to happen to you, bad things are going to happen to you. It's exactly like that. So everything you put into the world is like a field. Do you get it? Munda. Saka masidzi esaunenge uchingokanda uchidii ese anechamera ese. Now a child's brain is that you are told you're not good enough. You're told you're too thin, you're too dark, you're too fat, you're too short. une musikanzwa haunzwe uri dofo wadidi haukenyi ungamira pamberi panhu nemashatiro akaita tumakumbo twako tumachichichi, all those negative things that we tell our children and our children are exposed to zviri kuti nga, because human beings are creatures of habit. Because wataura it's now inside wakanda mumunda zvava kubuda nditi, right? Now you grow up with those things, anonzi my brain pains, you grow up with them. If you notice kuti mwana akanzi you are good, unogona kana kuti maplayers kana chitamba akanzi go boys vanta rimwe zinurere over vagoesa, right? It's because you have told, like you have literally spoke positivity into them. Now when you then raise a child, uchingomudza, like I grew up, I was being told I have a big head all the time. I was told I was a big head, and when I was growing up I was thin. Like my pictures are ridiculous. I was like really thin, right? When I was growing up, I had short hair. I looked like a boy. So every time people would tell me, "You're not beautiful. You're not beautiful. I'm not vudzi. I'm not kamsoro. Kurukamsoro, magoda, kana mabanzi, kana madreads, kana chi was a sign of beauty back then. Ukango get kamsoro zuda chete." And I went to a white school. You would think my mom would put braids and whatnot on me. She just wasn't about that life. So she used to keep short hair on me. So because I was tall and I was thin and I was dark and I had short hair, I was always told that I'm ugly all the time. And I had these ears that stuck out of my head. So I believed that, because that's what children do, they believe. Now when then you grow up, Mama Megan, wakunzivimbai makwa mbeni, wakunzivimbai makwambeni kana kuti sunshine dev, right? Wakuona manje kuti ma patterns aya awakakura nawo are probably the same things that you're doing to your child, because that is what you know. So whoever comes and tells you that, wow, you look so beautiful, you can't believe them, because mumsoro mako wakanzichi, you are ugly. Saka when someone says uri rompe wewe vaneshavela rompe kumba kwedu hatina mari kumba kwedu, handina mari mwanangu, you make your children grow up in that poor environment, that mindset yekuti hatina mari, and kuita business gwenda ntsvaka basa mani unoita business iri kuvaka chinyiko kugadzira zvidhina zvokuti sei munhu akangwarenda kubasa zvina mari izvi. Unofanira kuenda kuchikoro, ukasaenda kuchikoro hausi munhu pava, unofanira kuti ati degree mani uri kuda kuita zvekuimba chiko hazvina mari izvi. That doubt is put inside you when you're a child. Now when you grow up, wazomuka nasi uri kuzvinzi Lilwe kana kuti Trish Mucherwa, you want to start a business, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Makambozvionera kuti vana vemabusinessmen are most likely to start businesses and do well, except Marombe. Businessmen ka anogona wana 8, one anenge ari black sheep. One kana 2 vakachekerezwa ndo vakangoti Marombe ndo vakanorasirwa, but vamwe vese ava vari right. Let's not talk about those two. Let's talk about the rest. Makambozvionera kuti vana vanokwirira mumba mune mari, they kind of just carry on kachiningiriki ichocho kachi life kako. It's not because their parents gave them money. The mentality that they have of money is different from a person akakura mumba musina mari, because mukakura mumba musina mari menge mchinzi we can't afford this. Unotenga mota yota seko wewe tora mari yo unobhadhara chikwere chekwanhingi. Unotenga business iri kugadzira zvidhina zvokuti sei tora mari yobhadhara school fees ndo chikoro ndoda kuti uite teacher. Do you get that? Now munhu ane mari has got freedom to think, to run their brains. They don't really worry about a lot. Mwana wake akafunga ma ideas, dad, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this. Money is not the problem, but they can enable their child kuti yes. Why is it that mwana we businessman nanda kuti pane vana 8 2 vanogonzanza the black sheep of the family, angori marombe angori nechichi, but vamwe vese avari right? Why? It's not because of the father's money. I've seen people varume vane mari vanopa vana vakomana vavo mari vagoipura yese kubhawa, and that child hana kubudirira. Why? It's because of the mindset that the father puts on the child. Kuti money is an energy. Money is an energy. Money is not just money. Money is an energy, and it's important how you treat this energy. If you treat it bad, it will give you bad. If you treat it good, it will give you good. Now mindset ukaona vana va Mandela veve kana vana va Mugabe veve. Now I'm not vana Mugabe, I don't want to use Mugabe because it's very controversial. Vana va Kasukwere vana va Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa akachora kati D nemari yake izvezvi, nemari yake yobviswa yese Put those children, they can make their millions. Why? Because of the mindset. Now, when you then grow up being told you're not good enough, you are not beautiful enough, you're not tall enough, you're not confident enough, chakapusa ichi. Ichi chemsoro mukuru chakapusa msachendise hachina confidence. Isai wipamberi atoita zvaanoita. A child believes kuti ndakapusa. A child believes kuti ndakangwara. So now, when you then grow up and you want to start a business, those are the things that jump inside your brain and say, no. If I start a business, so that means I have to quit my job. Then who's going to pay my rent? Then what's going to happen to my children? Then I can't start a business. I'm okay with this salary, right? So it's a comfort zone that you would have already built. So the 5-second rule is, when you know what you have to do, your soul speaks to you on what to do. This is why when I say when you're networking and when you're seeing billboard signs and you're whatever, the world is always giving you ideas of new things. But we filter them out because I'm not good enough. I'm not beautiful enough. I'm not this, I'm not this, I'm not this. So you block it out and you stay with what you know. And what you know is you are not good enough. Wakashata. Urirombe. Urichigulani. You can't do this, you can't do this. You just believe those things because you grew up being told that. And the repetition is the mother of success. No, I'm going the wrong way. If you keep repeating yourself, it sticks and it becomes a habit. We are creatures of habits. This is why when I want to go to the toilet, I just get up and go to the toilet. I don't look for the door. I don't look for the toilet. I just know subconsciously. Have you ever driven a car from your house to your workplace? And then when you get to the workplace, you'll be like, who drove that car? You're on autopilot. That you don't even remember driving the car. You don't even remember if you saw a green bicycle. You don't even remember if there was an accident on the road. You are just on this mode that your brain is comfortable with, right? Two functions of the brain, the automatic and the manual. And a lot of people are on the automatic. Because it's a comfort zone, we stay within what we know, right? Now, like I said, if you say something to the universe, you say it and you say, this is what I want. The universe starts putting ideas, it starts putting people, it starts putting things for you to see and grasp for it. So the minute you say, that is exactly what I want, you have 5 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, to quickly get up and go for it. Get that phone number, talk to that person, stop and read that book. Do anything within 5 seconds before your brain jumps in and says, we are fat, we are fat. We don't stand in front of people, we are fat. We are ugly. What, my God, what will I say in front of people? And I was told, doubt jumps in, fear jumps in, all those things that guard your brain. They jump in and say, no, we are not doing that. We are going to work and we're going to do a 9 to 5. That is what we are doing. Or, I must go to the gym today. Plus the brain jumps in and defends itself because I don't have a comfort zone. So whenever you are stuck and you want to do something and doubt jumps in, know this, it's your brain guarding. It's your brain guarding you, nothing else. It is your brain guarding you to say, nope, we can't cook. Plus, we can buy takeaway. Something is wrong. No, you're not good enough. Okay, fine. Let's go and buy takeaway. Let's go and cook. Let's go and eat McDonald's. You said, I want to eat healthy. Sorry, excuse me. You start saying to yourself, my goal is I want to start eating healthy. I want to start eating healthy. That is my goal. I want to start eating healthy. Okay. Start eating healthy. Whatever vegetable, whatever rice, whatever it is that you have to buy to have this healthy diet. Whatever blender. Out of a fruit blender, I want to start juicing, I want to start bunting, I want to start whatever it is that you want to start. Right? Why is that? It's time for action. You know what you want? A clean system. You know what you have to do? Buy healthy food. The action is a trick. The brain jumps in and says, it's going to be 7 o'clock. Hey, my kids. Or, we are late, I'm tired. Or something. Or, I know, but then that means I have to do dishes again. Or, I have to do 3 more plates. Or something jumps in to make it okay for you not to pursue that dream. It's the devil. Satan can initiate something. Satan anongopindira so. Satan anongouya kuda kuparadza zvinhu zvandata. Satan anongouya amenoti chii. Satan anenge achingo It's your brain jumping in to say, we don't know this. No. It's okay to have those feelings of doubt and fear and whatnot. Listen, don't beat yourself up, say you want to do something and then you have all these negative feelings and then you beat yourself and kick yourself for having all these negative feelings. No. It's okay for you to have those negative feelings. The clock starts counting when you then take action. Because you say, I don't want to stand up on that stage, or I don't want to make my presentation because I'm afraid of failing. Oh, no. And besides, my shoes are not all that clean. And there's that person who doesn't like me in the crowd. Oh, plus my shoe. Oh, I'm on my period. And then my bra. And this. And I couldn't stand up. And I'll do it next week. Then you sit. You've already failed. Your fear of failure. And guess what? You have already failed. Because you thought of failure and failure happened. Do you get that? Do you see that? Anything that you say happens. Whether it's good or whether it's the brain, the subconscious mind cannot tell. Your conscious mind can say, this is wrong, this is good, this is wrong, this is good, this is wrong. Yeah. But this one, very correct. This is why it guards. Kuti, what is this new thing? Who is this new person that is coming into our lives? Who is this new person? And this person tells me, I love you. Oh. We are coming from a damaged relationship. A damaged relationship that said that you're told you're not good enough, you're not beautiful, you're useless, yeah, you make me angry. And you start believing it. Also, don't my abuse relationship, my abuse victims have a bad relationship. They're told so many bad things repeatedly that they believe it. You are not good enough. You are ugly. You are in a of progress. I'm a better person without you. You make me angry. You make me beat you. You. And then they believe it. If you tell a person something long enough, they believe it. If you tell a person something for long enough, they believe, regardless of whatever you're saying, they believe it. Right? Now, trauma plus low self-esteem plus all that, plus hearing all those things, it starts to become true. Then you come into a relationship that you love. Ngoni, do you come to my message? Then you come into a relationship where you find the purest person who loves you to death, who will let you fly, who doesn't care what your nose looks like, who is not bothered by the size of your breasts, who doesn't even give a second thought to the texture of your skin, that come in and they love you so much. Do you know that you can actually reject them? Because of what your brain has told you. Why asterisk? Because your brain knows we are not good. Is it no raw? Tinobvunzwa vhudzi, tinohakwa, tinodi. Saka we baba vari kuuya nemaruva every day. Every time go to my phone, every hour ngachingofona. Baba. Do you know that they can even get dumped just for being too nice? Because they are so accustomed to not receiving. They've been heartbroken so many times that they think they deserve to be heartbroken. So whenever there's a good guy who comes along and says, I love you. I love you so much. Like I remember I told you I grew up being told I'm ugly. All the time. Like assembly cannot teach my school plays and all that, they'll put me in the back. Because I had this short head, I was tall and I was thin, right? When I met a guy who told me that you are very pretty, how? When I was told that I've got big ears, when I was told yes, I grew up being told listen, I wasn't an A-class student in class. Oh no. In any letter number 15, 16, on a bedtime letter number 29. I know. Cannot number, the highest number that I've been in class. And in I copied that exam, I was number 5. Yeah, I was number 5. And I know that I copied. I copied this guy on the Freeman, my joker. If you're watching Freeman Joker, I'm sorry. Now, grade 3. and I was number 5. After that, I moved to number 10. After that, I moved to number 15. Ndaitambira 15, 20, 25. Doma number angu. The lowest I've been number 29. 30, 31. No, 29. I've been number 31 out of 100. But then the last number in my class were like what? 40, 42 students in the class. In 25, 29 doma numbers angu ndaitambira. So I grew up being told you're not intelligent, you are ugly. You're too thin, you're too tall, body issues. So when I then grew up and I met someone who was like, do you know that you're very beautiful? Say what you want from me and I'll give you so that you can go away. Stop flattering me. Seriously. Or, wow, you know what, you're so intelligent, it's not even funny. Your brain works in miraculous ways. And I'm like, do you know that I was number 29? Grade 7, the couple of 11 units. And 11 units were 4 years. Yeah, because now apparently 5 units were passer, right? Grade 7, the couple of 11 units. Form 4, the longer 5 levels. But if you don't have 5 levels, you won't make it into the world. So I managed to get 5 levels, and there they are. So if someone comes to me and says, you're very intelligent, how? Because I am dumb, dull, and whatnot. It took me a very long time to reprogram my subconscious mind to say, everything that I believe, I was told. Everything that I believe, how I wash my clothes, how I cook food, how I do everything, I was told by another person. This is not me. This is them putting their things on me. There's a huge difference. I need to start learning how to cook like Zuva, how to talk and dress like Zuva, how to become Zuva. Only then, and doing all that, did I discover myself. I'm not a quiet person. Don't tell what I mean. I'm not a quiet person. I'm not the quiet one, because they will put me in a corner and I'll be quiet because I'll be so low self-esteem and I'll be that person. I'll be like a little victim and stuff. Then I discovered myself and I got, when I've got a motor mouth like this, I can talk. I am beautiful. I am tall. I am this. The rebellious child. This is why I woke up one day on Facebook. I was going crazy on Facebook. Because I was like, that's not me. The person that you people know, that is not me. I don't know who that is, but it's not me. Do you get it? So after doing that, and then I said to myself, what do I want? I started reading. I discovered that I can talk. Oh, I love talking. My friends are okay. And I realized when another friend starts talking, they lose attention. Or something happens, they find a distraction. But when I speak, they can hit 30 minutes listening to me, looking at me. There must be something about me. Do you get that? Not that there's something special, but there must be something that I'm saying that catches their attention. I tried it with another group of friends. It's the same result. I tried with another group of friends, the same result. I'm like, something. And besides, I love this. I can go, but what I have to say, I have to speak with substance. I have to find facts. I have to educate myself. This mouth, if it's going to talk, it's going to say something educational. It must say something that will help the next person. That's me adding value to the people. So when you have to realize your goal or your dream or your gift has something to do with adding value to a person. So when I started educating myself, reading inspiration books, reading motivational books, going for motivational speaking, listening to other people give their talks, TED talk like crazy and all that. And then, okay, you shouldn't copy and paste on you. You find inspiration, you find guidelines, and then you bring it on you. You add your little sauce, iwewe, the Zuva inside. And there you have it. A nice baked, fresh bread that you can stand in front of the people and give a motivational speech for 1.5 hours and you get paid. That's where the money was coming from. It's the same thing with you. You must find a way to make it work for you, that it pays you. But money, later. Listen, me going through all the refining myself and really, there was no money involved. Then the money came. First, pursue your dreams. First, you have to become what you want to be in your head. Mumsoro mako mkom. Ini msoro mangu nditori celebrity. Ndaitopfeka nge-celebrity, ndaitopoda, ndaitofamba, ndasingachatambi nerifraf, ndasingataura nemunhu wese wese angasingandibatsiri padream yangu. So sister ndependa kuona pafacebook yatite madrinks. Ndotanga ndabvunza munhu kuti unoita nezvei. Not because kwanza I'm a gold digger or whatever, but it's pointless for me kuti nditambe nevanhu vasingabatsiri my cause. I would ask, who are you? What are you all about? What are these drinks for? Kungo madoro chete. Nekungonyaya vanhu, nekunorowa stonyeni. No, thank you very much, but no. Doro aripere. Zuva, hi, how are you? How are you? So let's have lunch. Okay, I will study with Indiana days at lunch koko. Chichi kuitwa ku lunch koko. Okay? Or sometimes you don't want to vex and I'll go for the lunch. Don't have pana. So pa Facebook, so pa delicious pie. So how did you feel about? I would literally fake a phone call. Guys, I really have to go. Here's some money to add to the bill. Thank you so much, Ndoenda. Because it doesn't add to what I want. Mumusoro mangu na ndakutozviketa ndinotozvibata quality kana mvura chaicho ndachenda kumwa inini. Andimwe mvura yemutap ini. Because you have to refine yourself by little small things that help you become who you want to be. Then ndichamwe mvura yemutap ini. Ndakati mvura yemutap. Tap water. No. Tap water is dirty. This is a good body. Okay? First, for me to talk forever, I need to stay healthy forever. Body ndikabvisa. Ndikabvisa mvreno yemu tape ndikabvisa ngafanasi ndakumwa tap water. Those are simple things that don't cost anything, but they're important. Even neo. Ndikatanga dressing ndikati andichangopfeke zvima t-shirt zvandotenga murodho. Zvima t-shirt zve5 rand. Zvima dress no, hands tape juice na nyasha nesta musore muronzwa. Ndakati tap water ine tsvina. I can't drink tap water. So I would take water zipoto rangu rakadai and I'll boil it and boil it and keep it in a big glass container, and then I'll put fruits and whatnot kutoti mvura ntomwa designer water. Ndikati hembedzi guys, I can't be buying zvima t-shirt zvemurodhi. I'm putting value on myself. Then I said, I'm going to save the money. Instead of buying these 10 rand t-shirts, I'm going to save this money and buy a t-shirt 150 rand. Kutoti munhu akandiona ndakapfeka t-shirt asati asori nemunhu wepasi pemuti. My image was everything. Okay. Now do that. So I'm talking about t-shirts 20 now. It's cheap. Looking at t-shirts 20 majujuka. No. I would save my money, that 10 rand. Do I save 150 rand. Do not take a t-shirt. It got to a point where I want to buy a t-shirt 150 rand, but I was like, I shall change. My levels are changing. I took care of myself before the big day came. Ndachenda kukonzwi kuzara. Ndona t-shirt 900 rand. T-shirt 900 rand. Aiwa. Ndo guy. Instead of buying those 4 t-shirts, I started saving my money. I know I won't buy clothes in 6 months. I don't need them. Really, I don't. Ndichanomirira pakati Zara ikaita sale, ndichanotenga kuzara. Don't mind, ndenda kunotenga kuzara. Now when people they started seeing Zoe yakuchinja, ndikati ndichazori zvisane basa rese kumeso kwangu. I'm going to find a good product. I have to drink water. I have to do this. Because I'm trying to create this beautiful image that's supposed to stand on Papa TV. And a TV idea, TV. From what I know, TV people, why they take care of themselves because they are aligning themselves to receive. I want to start something. I want to start advertising. In my goal, I was like, one day I want to advertise for Apple. I want to be an Apple model. It's the craziest dream, right? Not about iPhone, new one. The new iPhone 25 is outdated. Say hello to the new iPhone 12 ndinini zuva ndakatozviona ndiri kumusoro ikoko. So for iPhone people to see me, they can't see me ndakapfeka ndakabvaruka. They can't see me shoving down McDonald's down my skin. Mapundu akazara apa. I must align myself to receive kuti Apple ikazoti takuda vanhu ndinomira ndakadai. Hello Apple vagonta she looks nice, bring her up. Because I'm aligning myself with what I want. Do you get it? Now, what you want, you have to align yourself. It could be anything. I need a collar right now. I need a collar. I'm going to just say Ed. And here's the type of collar that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a collar with a goal, and they don't know how to achieve their goal. But they have to be comfortable enough to say their goal. I just need one. So say Ed. If you want to be a manager one day, you have to start practicing. Sorry, I'm still looking for donations in my tripod stand. If you've got a tripod stand and you want to donate to the Suran Nation, please donate. I have a tripod stand, but let me even show you. The nation's how good my. See, I have a tripod stand, but yakafa, so I need my donors. So I just do this, and after this, the wig goes there, and I brush it and it stays there. But that's how I use my tripod stand now. So please donate, donors. If you want a business, if you want to be a businessman or you want to be a manager, you know you have to start working hard. You have to start getting to work early. You have to start treating people right. You have to start understanding these people on a human level before you understand them as numbers, as payslip numbers. There's a certain adjustment that you have to do to align yourself with what you want, right? Let me add Kodakwashi. And Ella, I don't buy designer shit, sorry, but property, land, and cement, not designer clothes. Congratulations, Ella. Listen. Congratulations, Ella, that you don't buy designer clothes and everything. That is your personal choice. You can still buy designer clothes and still own land. Do you understand? That is your personal choice. You don't buy designer. That's fine. I do. You know why? Because I like the quality in Zara. Quality Zara. I like the style. I like the way the clothes look. I like the way the clothes fit. That is what I like. And you must do things that you like. So if you do not like or don't appreciate designer clothes, you rather take your money and buy cement. I have cement, I can still get designer clothes. Do you get that? So usashore zvinoitika nemumwe nokuti it's not in alignment with what you want. There are things that people are going to do around you that you do not approve of, but to them it makes perfect sense. That does not make them wrong. Just because you are right does not make them wrong. Do you understand that? So that mentality yekuti inangwantengi madhembe designer or rather buy cement and what happens the day that you've got cement and chairs and all these things, and you've got 10 buildings and you own a shopping center and you own the things. What happens is, so then you decide to buy designer clothes. Does that make you a bad person? So don't be very careful on how you choose your words. On saying that I don't do designer clothes, yes, congratulations that you should tenga zvitina uri kutenga madhoframe. It's takatanga zvino mwana madhoframe kudhara. Yavanguva kutenga designer clothes, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Usarenge zvinhu zvakanaka. Designer clothes are very beautiful. They are very nice. They are ridiculously expensive, but they're very nice. But they put a value on their clothes. That's why they're crazy expensive like this. And people see, okay, and I like this, I'm going to buy. There's nothing wrong in wanting beautiful things. Do you get it? There is absolutely nothing wrong. Why do I need a Ferrari for? I would rather do this. Designer clothes are beautiful. That's why they cost that much. And if I put a value and those who are not, they are worth it. I decide they are worth it. I'm going to spend my hard-earned money buying. There's nothing wrong with what people are doing. There's something wrong if you have a problem with what people are doing. Do you get that? All right. Anyway, I'm still waiting for a person. We're talking about aligning yourself with what you want. It starts from the company you keep. If you're always hanging around with people that bring you bad news or that always talk about what's wrong with your plan without actually giving you new ideas of your plan, zvekutengesa hembe izvo zvakawandirwa iwe wadikombota zvakati zvokutengesa hembe munhu wese arongotengesa hembe zvokuenda kuchina. Stay away from people like that. You can't. If you want to be rich, stop talking to poor people, because poor people have got a bad mentality about money. There's a difference between poor and broke. Poor people and broke people are two different things. Kana usina mari iwewe, kana usina mari ukamukudza chimwe chinhu. Kana usina mari, your next thought should be, what do I have to do to get money? Not kuti vanhu vane mari vane zvikwambo. That's a poverty mentality, whereby you think money is bad and it's okay that you don't have money because money makes you evil and I want to stay holy, so it's okay not for me to have money. Hanzi Zara is not designer. Those who are buy Zara is not designer, and this is you're missing the point. Okay, would you have preferred Nati, Gucci, LV, Prada, Chanel, and all that jazz? That's not what I mean. Whatever, you don't buy designer clothes. That's what you said, right? And I told you, do not show my designer clothes. So good Zara ilebo contest ilebo. Zara iripa is get up. Iripa cresta irikwese kwesoko. But I like their quality. I'm gonna age you, Christine. I enjoy their quality. Kune mungu Zara ilebo. Uyo kona say yes ilebo boss no kunotenga mapata yako mzara. Panto ni mungu my God msikana yanopeka Zara. Zara is a label. Label rakanzi Zara ilebo, label rakanzi Truworths ilebo. Do you get that? You are kufunga label, funga label, rufunga designer label. Rekwa new Zara is a label on its own. Whether it's a designer label, kuna pante nomu mnantuza vale antu namata muna nopeka Zara. Ndrukuti usashore zvinhu zvakanaka. Whether it's a label, whether it's a what, you are missing the point. But anyway, go ahead. Let me add Christine. I would rather buy dinner nesmende. Kokana ndapedza kutenga dinner nesmende zvochindoita se. I need to comment on this thing. Chakanaiwa nezuva. Nyango da mafaro.
Oh, light is too much. Hi, Zuva.
Hello, dear. How are you?
How are you? Don't
Huh?
I said don't mind the way I'm looking anyway.
You are.
I wanted to say I agree with the things you are saying. The problem is with today's society, we kind of we are so focused on what people are going to say about us or what my neighbor next door ndikaita chakati ndikazoonekwa nchiita something. Let's say for example, what do I mean? Let's say for example, if I see kuti I'm very good at kutaura kana ndichitengesera, let's say dai ndichitengesa madomasi or something like that. If I know good, I've got people skills, but then I realize good, oh no, Zuva is going to say, oh, Christina tengesa madomasi, that's such a shameful way of madomasi on this day and age. Come on, this is the 21st century, you should do something with class or something like that. Then I'm not going to do that thing because I'm trying kuda kufadza Zuva, ndakwedza kufadza amai pa next door. So at the end of the day, instead of aligning myself with my star or aligning myself with what my destiny wants for me, or things that will propel me to be the best person that I want to be, I will not, because at the end of the day, that's one. Second thing, I've tried, right? I never, like my husband always did Jema Vision Board. He's the one who introduced it to me. They're gonna just, I just was like, why write? Like, what's the point? This and that. I didn't have kind of, that's one of the purpose. But then I sat down and I asked myself, why am I skeptical about something that I have not tried? And I traced back to, I suppose, the way I grew up. Ukangokura, like you said, ukangokura uchingonzi, usaite izvi, ukaita izvi, uri kuchiitira ichocho, it becomes who you are, to the extent that any other thing scares you so much that you'd rather not even think about it.
Exactly.
Zvinokuvhundutsa. Uchabva kuti hako ndikazviita izvozvo then chichazoita no hazviite. So you put a barrier and a wall to stop you from thinking beyond, because you're telling yourself ako zvikaitika chichazoitika. So every single thing that you said makes sense. So the makuriro awakaita, the kind of information, the kind of upbringing that you have, like people always say kuti mashoka unoudza vana vako, or maybe let's say if it's your aunties, your uncles, vakuru kwauri, what they instill in you as you grow up, it makes you a part of it to a certain extent. It will amount to who you're going to become when you grow up.
Exactly.
So ukakura uri nevanhu vanokupa that loser mentality yekuti what are you talking about? And I remember growing up, and I said to my siblings when I was growing up, I was like, I don't know, I just can't get myself to the life that I live. I can't live in Zimbabwe. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with living in Zimbabwe, nothing whatsoever. But to me, I kind of felt like the life that we were living then, I wasn't okay with it. And I was the youngest in my family, and everybody was like, that kind of thing. But I was like, okay, it's outrageous. But here I am. I don't live in, I left Ireland when I was 18 years old, and I decided I want to pursue what I wanted to do. I live in Ireland and I have my family, and I'm okay. Now that I talk back to my siblings, I told you guys, I chokwadi, vanhu vanoda kuzoti acknowledge zvaitika.
Yes.
When you are saying it, unochitwa kunzi zibalance. Aiwa wishful thinkers, madreamers, vanozivei kwava. Kupiko, vana mwana wa Suzeni, mwana wa house girl, mwana wa this, they put it down. But as long as you know, like you said, as long as you know what you want to do in life, as long as uchiziva kuti this is what, that thing, chokuti ukanzi zuva, unoti, yeah, that's me. That thing that when you where you get goosebumps. That thing when somebody tells you about, you get excitement, that adrenaline. That thing. That thing. That thing.
Everybody move. It's my time.
Exactly. That thing. Exactly. But you because what I realized in my experience, most of the people that were telling me kuti who cited those things, they went ahead and did it, or they saw my potential and they saw my fire in me, and they wanted to kill it because they knew I was going to become someone bigger, someone better. And most of the people that I associate with were some either older, way older anyway, the people who are maybe around, because being the youngest in a family of Nana, the youngest. So at the end of the day, I'm a person who sits back. I watch what people, like I've watched the life for a long time. I sit back, do studies and do process. You may end up doing the wrong thing. So ndakakura ndichiti, I look at so and so kuti sekura ava vazoita sei ningi this uncle, this person aita so. Then I realized the one thing chinoita kuti tiregedze kuita the things that we want in life is unenge uchifunga kuti number 1 vanhu vachachi, number 2 unenge une fear yekuti aiwa inini I'm a failure. I can't have a talk show. Like, why would I? Me, Oprah, no, that kind of thing.
I know.
But what made me, to cut this short, what made me have the strength and the courage as the youngest person in my family to stand up and do what I wanted to do is I looked at myself and I looked at my surroundings. And I got, okay, so I need in this comfort zone. What am I going to benefit? Nothing. Hapana chandichaita, hapana chinobuda. So it's either I go ahead and do those things and do kuita, or ndogara panapa. So I decided to do. I'm telling you, most people didn't talk to me for a while. A lot of people didn't want to talk to me. They said, she's crazy, akupenga, hey, ashikirwa, hey, that kind of thing. Oh no, wait, China, you know what, she's possessed. She's thinking about going abroad. Do you know what I mean? Could people instill fears? Their fears become your fears. That fear on you. So at the end of the day, unotanga kutya kuti but chokwadi I'm the first one zvakamboitika kupi zvozvozvo who am I to start this thing? Do you know?
I'm the first one. So there's nothing special about me. I'm not good enough. Let me just stay with the rest of the people.
Exactly. Let me stay in my lane. But stay in your lane is absolutely fine. But sometimes our lane has got a detour. It has a detour to M1, N5, N whatever. That N5 will take me to another better destination. So my advice to everybody who's probably listening and stuff like that is, do not let other people's imperfections, other people's fears, other people's barriers, their hindrances, evil, zvive zvaunotya iwewe nekuti musi waucha the annoying part is the moment you make it big, munhu iye aikuudza kuti hapana anenge akuya sha ndine kaproject sha, do you know? It's so annoying, do you know? But anyway, all things said, at the end of the day, if you have a dream, go for it. Don't listen to what people say at the end of the day, because without you, let the world know how great you are, because without it, hakuna kafanana newe at the end of the day. Thanks.
Yes, thank you so much. Wow.
Thanks.
My levels. You see people like this. These are the people that you kind of keep in your radius. A lot of people, they keep negative people in their boots, or they keep negative people in their radius, because those negative people are their comfort zone. Those negative people tell them negative things. So hearing the same negative thing that you're always hearing all the time, they become your comfort zone. So toxic people are usually kept, because my toxic people, yes, they will tell you hausadaro, azvite, and they all it will kind of make sense in that moment. But you need people that drive you, that force you into doing that thing. You're uncomfortable with what this person says. So there are some people that keep those people negative. Usaende overseas. You start thinking, your brain jumps in and says, and then you stop by listening to negative people. Sometimes negative people don't even know that they're negative. Do you get that? Because to teach what negative, why are you so negative? He has got to negative. How you identify negative people on purpose, and how you identify unconsciously negative people. Unconsciously negative people find it okay for you to stay where you want to stay. They don't even care whether you move or not. Consciously negative people, they know kuti if you go up, so they find a way to keep you down. No, my pulling down syndrome. Do you get it? Because I once found myself negative. They're not negative because they hate my success or whatever. They're just naturally negative. They don't like doing things that are not that are out of their comfort zone and all that jazz. So whoever tries it, e.g. parents or vanhu very negative, not because they want to bring you down. They're just, it's chronic. They don't even know that they're being negative. So they'll post their fears on you and say, not because they don't want you to succeed. They don't even know kuti that's a negative thought. It's normal to reject new things. It's normal to reject new information. It's normal to stay the way you are. It's not normal for you kunzi mangwana wavanika bigger status, because their mind, they are very dangerous, because they've got your best interest at heart. E.g. sisters, brothers, cousins, mothers and fathers, they've got your best interest at heart. But if you say, Daddy, I've got a dream, I want to do this, Dad will jump in and say, because they are afraid as well. So they will project their fears on you subconsciously. Do you get that? So before you say ninga negative, be very identifier kuti negative you really kupi. PhD syndrome, pulling down syndrome, they know you can succeed, or they know kuti uyakangonzi benengwapa vrema do peshi wacho apinde, peshi will fly. So they do something to pull you down. That's negative people. Kozoti peshi waudza mai vako kuti mama ndafunga kuenda kuAmerica. Mai vako is naturally afraid of planes. is naturally afraid of new places, new developments. They are afraid of change. So they would down talk it because they are projecting their fears on you. Those are not intentional, but you still need to identify them. Yes? I'm going to add another person. Just say Ed. Hansi Natandi Rutendo, just like when I first came to the UK, when I told people could I want to work in an airline, I want to work in an airline industry, they would quickly shut me down and say, Enda unoita nursing. Nursing is the only thing to do in this country because hakuna mabasa, you won't be employed. I would comfort them. I would confront them and say there aren't any jobs, then who is if there aren't any jobs, then who is flying the aeroplanes? Then okay. Anzina Mary Minxi Miller. Also, people like to believe only popular people have the right answers in life instead of looking to people who have wisdom and encouragement and to help you look inside yourself and to find harness that power. To find and harness that power. You have to be the best you and achieve what you are destined to be. Powerful, Mary. Thank you so much. Unoziva? Let me just quickly read. Zuha, Hansi, a lot of times, a lot of times make yourself uncomfortable for you to move. Linda Major. Hansi, for you to move, how the people, that's how people progress. That is true. So like I said, Kuti, if you want to pursue your dreams, you need a good team. And this team is supposed to fan your flame. Your team is not only going to tell you nice things that you want to hear. You have to be able to accept constructive criticism. You have to be able to see Kuti Munu akunza value team life mango. And whenever you see Kuti Munu uyu ana value yakunza life mango, that doesn't necessarily make them a bad person. That just makes them an unproductive person. Because sometimes when you realize Kuti Munu zvake zvakutam life zvakakufaya hachatauri nesu. Makambozvinzwa izvozvo. Ane mari hachatauri nesu. Ane akuzikana nevanhu hachatauri nesu. In most cases, vanhu that are successful can identify negative energy right from a mile away. Okay, and they don't want to be constantly given negative energy. Saka kana uchiona munhu akubudirira wava kurashiwa mbichana wakukandwa kumachonyonyo kwako, you need to reevaluate yourself. And now zvandakambomuitira chinda kuchechitesa was actually wishing her well. I don't know, she just stopped talking to me. They only accommodate people that aid to their dream. It can be aided financially, emotionally, morally, social, whatever it is. Kana muna chikwanisa kundipa ma connection. Asina kana sendirano ndipa. Asani chindikwanisa kundiconnecta kuna ningi. Those people are aiding to my dream. And not everybody who is in your life is meant to stay forever. Do you understand that? So you will find out the day that you decide to be the person that you want to be, and be the superstar that you want to be, and be the millionaire, and be that rock star, and be that successful version of yourself, you're going to lose people. Why? Not everybody who's meant to be in your life is meant to be there forever. Some people are just there to teach you lessons and go. Makambo chinzwa audio chati mamwana anafana ngwazo ngokuteacher lesson and they go. Some people are just meant to come and do something in your life. They are part and they go. So don't be afraid to lose people. Do not be afraid to lose people, because there's a reason why God is removing those people. They're not necessarily bad people, but they can help or they can delay your process in growing. Some people don't add anything. They just suck. They just destroy. My parasites that also don't know who they are. They don't know how to do with their lives. So they stick because I am your sister. I am your cousin. So I am going with you. It's going to be difficult. Be ready to lose people the day you discover, you know what? I want to do this. This is what I want to do. Let me start aligning myself with what I want. You will find out because because zvakuda kuita nezvakuita hazvichaiti, zvekupfeka hembe dzakadai so hazvichaiti, zvekutaura nevanhu or being seen in the social scene naningi hazvichaiti. So once you align yourself, you find out kuti zvimwe zvinhu zvawaiita hazvichaiti kuita. That means vanhu vawaiita nazvo have to be cut off. And how you do that, you don't burn bridges. So especially when you're going up, be very careful how you burn bridges, how you go up. Make them aware, make it clear. You don't have to tell them your plans. I intend to do this and then I intend to visit this company. Just tell them, guys, I'm flying. Guys, ndafunga bata window, guys. Guys, ndafunga kuenda, guys. Simple things like that. Pane mwana kwanza, I want to have a master's, but shamari yangu haibudi mabao. I don't know what to do. She's my childhood friend. Akawaya ku inbox kwangu. Akatini yangu ndakuita masters yangu. I'm very passionate about this. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a surgeon. I want to be this. I want to be that. But my childhood friend is a limp. I know the remember. I don't know what to do. And if I let her go, she's suicidal. And she's been suicidal, but my boyfriend is no damper. And hana direction in my life market and all, but I'm just like a little pillar. But I honestly, I don't under my bow. I know yet zero. I don't bow. She's an alcoholic and she talks till 3 a.m. She sleeps with different men. She's just a little wreck like that. And if I dump her, I know she's going to kill herself. How do I get out of this? The Vandamuti right. Tell her that you want to be a doctor. Tell her, Hama, nafunga kutachiremba kuzoti ndizokurapa sikidza kwetu. Kana wawa kuzwara, right? In a joking manner, but tell her. And tell her what's involved with being a chiremba. Don't say, Saka no kunda chiremba chatambite aiwa. Then she will think that you are good, you're too good for her. Enlighten her about what you're about to do. Meaning, the people that are around you that are most likely to lose out, that are most likely to get dumped because of this powerful person that you want to be. Enlighten them on what it takes. I want to be a doctor. There's nothing wrong in telling people that you want to be a doctor, right? So I'm going to be doing a little studying. My lectures and all that jazz. Okay, okay, cool. The time when he says, lecture. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have made yourself a better person. But if I leave my people, if I leave these friends, no. One will say there's no need to explain yourself, but if it's going to eat you, it will stop you from moving forward. If it's going to eat you, say, what will these people say about me? It will help in the doubt that you're going to build Mambere up. Sometimes you need that crazy friend. My books akutamba, zvinogara zvakadaro mabooks akuomera. One time you need that friend of yours who makes you drink tequila. That's where your friends come in. And if they are genuine people, they will let you fly. Right? Ed, I'm going to add Prince. Okay, let me add Prince. Yes. Number 12, area Novayaramba. Let me add. Why? Prince, there's something wrong with your network. When I click here, it's supposed to say bring Prince to the camera, right? It won't even. It doesn't even give me an option to add you. Prudence, I'm going to add you just now. I'm going to give this guy 5 seconds to respond. If he doesn't respond, I'm going to add you Prudence Jingle. So, our doctor, doctor, because you want to be a doctor, so you already have to start acting like a doctor. A doctor, we are in power every day. Cannot a doctor, we are in power every day. Cannot a doctor, which are Christonian every weekend because you can and your friends did you too. Because that was her life. She's educated and all that, she just had this other life. Yes? If you want to be a doctor, last number surgeon, you hang around with last number surgeons. When they talk, you keep quiet and you listen because you are aligning yourself with what you want. Haungawani ku brothel, iwe ushita kunyora kuja sergeant. Haungawani uri pass pe bridge uchiputa forger. Iwe uda kuwa manager, uchiputa mbanje na 10 na 1 p.m. Iwe ushita kuwa manager ku bank. Do you get that? This cheap lipstick is going away. Look, and this is Vaseline. I can't find Vasily. To put Ed. Let me add Prudence. Ed Tendai Emmanuel. Tendai Emmanuel. Oh, where is Tendai Emmanuel? And I'm sure it's network. Yes, Prince, it's network. Oh, clearly it's network. Let me add Emmanuel Tendai. Achina option to add. Ndiona wanokwanisa kupinda panhingirike. Mwana Nzambe can get in good advice to her. Asiri kutaura neni direct. It's as if kutaura neni direct. Yes, don't be afraid to lose people in your journey to go up. You are going to lose people. Not everyone was meant to be there. Jamchose. Because Jamchose is a very long time, eh? Not everybody was meant to be there, Jamchose. But anyway, yeah, so like what I did, to be honest, my story is very funny, but it's very short and it's so precise. I just decided, you know what? I can't be seen kumabawa. So penga, so 2 minutes cheaper. I need to make myself into a commodity. And companies are supposed to see this person and say, we want to advertise with this person. So there's some things that I won't be able to do. I'm very outspoken. And nekugwa nechichichi ndonda ndi number 1 mashoko chete mashoko aiwa tatiri factory yemashoko kutukana nevanhu kudini kati aiwa but then this image that I'm busy portraying out there is a bad image. I want good things to happen, so I need to clean up my image. But own the fact that you are not dancing and now you've decided to be a bigger person and clean yourself. That's exactly what I did. Now, what if you are stuck wherever you are right now and you know that you don't like where you are, you want to move further, the first thing you need to do is to become that in your brain. You start walking like the person that you want to be. You start talking like the person that you want to be. You start dressing up like the person that you want to be. You start hanging around with people that are like the person that you want to be. Restaurant. If you have it your way, then KFC. Do you get it? That's the value that I put in myself. If I'm going to go out and eat, I'm not going to go out to my cheap and then I go to the butcher shop. Then I go to my ekumsorosore ekupetsere nondoze ndokwanchawa na vanhu vanokwanisa kundibatsira kuti ndisvike ikoko. So I would rather save money and buy food in my house and cook my own food and grow my own tomatoes and eat my own food until the day I've saved up enough money to go for dinner. Kuma last member butcher shop is not even all that. Panama until this how kuna design corner kufor ways kuna Santon you know that restaurant that's in Michelangelo, those ones kuna vana Melrose Arc kuna mama restaurants ari kuna Kaya Lami huko haungopindi unoita reserve table haungonzi high table for 2 votonzi Mrs. Havani welcome ikoko haungopinda zi hello can I have table for 2 and vanenge unenge watouza PA wako kuti akudhibhukire kumarestaurant akadaro vanotori nelist kana unotori regular there's a little picture of you here. Hello Mrs. Habane, how are you? Please take a seat. We have the table. You like window sitting? Ndoidawo life yakadaro, kwanisa kupindwa without budgeting for it. You know kwanisa kupinda because it's a Tuesday and you are in the mood for shwa beef. And this is my start of those fancy foods and stuff, right? I want to be able to do that, but that's not my main goal. Those are just little bonuses that come with what I want. Saka ndakatoti andichatodyi kunzvimbo dzina basa ndobika pano pamba nditobika 5-star gourmet 6 course meal pano ndigodya pana pandipamba pangu. But musi wandinoenda kumarestaurant ndoenda ndakatsiga ndakato like if I'm going to go out to a restaurant I am not going to a KFC. Standard kandakangosvipa, it's not hard. It saves money and it keeps you away from unnecessary company. If you want to take me out and you want to go out with me, okay, no problem. Are you going to take me out to Michelangelo? No. Of course, I'm going to have friends that want to hang out with me and that want to see me, Zuva, Chichichi, and out with my friends. I can do that for my friends and be with them. Listen, I can go to Chicken Licken and sit with my auntie and eat for the sake of them. You have to humble yourself. Stay humble. Don't be the high host. Stay humble. For the sake of my auntie, I'm going to go there. I'm going to sit on the streets and I'm going to eat food on the streets with my people. I will do that. But when I say I want to take myself out, me, shamari yangu ikauya ikati zuva nditodya gochi pakona tomwa nemasese ndinonyatsopfeka matenesi angu toenda gochi nemasese and be with the people. But kazhinji kacho kana wafunga kuenda out ina nditomboende kumarestaurant asina basa. Not because ndine mari yakawanda sere I will save for 2 months for that one meal. Because I'm putting value on myself. Musachazosangana nevanhu vandoda ndogona kudhumana naWendy Williams. Ndiri last number ningiriki momo. Ndogona kudhumana someone who is 2 people away from Wendy Williams. And network kana ndiri mumaiwe kana makandona ndichipinda mumarestaurant nemari yapa munototi zuva apindwa neshanje. I am all over the place. I am saying hi to people. I am hunting for my opportunity. There is someone in here who has something that I can use. Vanhu vese vari muno mamillionaire vese kwekuzota mweya vanongovhara vanhu vachida kungotauka life keke yatokuzivai. But the majority of them pakanzi pacha seminar business what vanhu vebitcoin vanhu velong reach vanhu vechichichi handina basa nerudhenderero sendoda kumasuti ikokoko. Then I make a conversation. How are you? I want to make a conversation that has something to do with whatever they're talking about. I will make it connect yourself. This is your life. There is no one coming to save you. Do you understand that? Mingu nema shaki wayo. There is no one coming to say, Anzi Blantina. Anzi, if you mingle, exactly. If you mingle with 9 bastards or 9 unproductive thieves that smoke weed, you'll be the 10th unproductive thief that smokes weed. If you hang around with 9 millionaires, you'll be the 10th millionaire. Saka kana ukashika pa group revanhu pane masurusuta ava vangoti ogwina ava ipapo ndopandoda kuenda ipapo kunzi heiwa. This person is the CEO of Chini. Let me tell you something. Tim Cook akauya South Africa. And panopera show pipe. And the vanhu ndinoyazoenda kuna Tim Cook. Pamamonya ipapo and listen, I will die before I even get there because I've got my own frights and my own fears. But I will die going. Hello, Mr. Tim Cook, how are you? My name is Zuva Havan. Rich people or these successful people have got this generosity. They are usually generous. They're not going to give you $1 million. They're not going to give you something. But I will have a question for Mr. Tim Cook. Mr. Tim Cook, your marketing strategy. So there's a time that I saw in the beginning of the launch of this device, you used the marketing strategy, but then you used the Mr. Tim Cook because successful people are generally generous. Successful people are generally generous. People want to associate him with being Baranzi and the scandalous man. Is always in trouble for something. But that man is a philanthropist. I always say to myself, if ever I get a chance to meet Philip Chiango, the eyes of the people, my way, I'm going to stage Philip Chiango, that is the mentality of the people. Now, if I listen to people, I'll be quiet. Okay, here's my card. Come to the office. Because I'm going to ask what I need to save me, to help me and my business. How did you do it? Who did you talk to? How did you go about it? Which strategy did you use? If I'm in this stage, what do I have to do to go to this stage? Because no one is coming to save you, baby. No one is going to come with $1 million plan for you. It is only you who has to first decide what you want at first. You write down what you want. You write down what you have to do, and then you align yourself. You network. You do everything in your power. mamunanga musi wandichavabata ndikawana chance kana mabodyguard asina kundipotsera kuseri kwejurawo ndikangosangana nawo chete ndikavabvunza. I've got a lot of questions for all these successful people, right? I've got a lot of fancy wakupema, right? Vatangana hanzi going zveshuwa neni ndinofira pamamonya ipapo. Good. Hanzi wakupema kana ndichireva kuti ndichapema kusvika kupema. Listen, if I meet Mr. Chiango, I'm not going to ask for money. Oh no, because there's a chance that he will give me $100. And you there's some hundreds. I don't want $100. I want 100 million. Tell me how to get 100 million. There's something that it's not extracurricular activities. It's not. Listen, why I said is that mamonya iwayo. You want to go to kwanza ari kupema. Aiwa akuchaka chiwuri. That's what people are saying. That's what people will say to you. And they ask Ginimbi is near you, baby girl. If I meet him, ndikaenda kwakwa kuma 7-star restaurant kuya ni musi wandinodhumana naye chete. Ginimbi, ndine idea yangu yakati, and I intend to do 1, 2, 3, because talk show is not the only idea that I have. Talk show is the one idea that I'll give you because it's obvious that that's what I want. But there's so many other things. So if for Ginimbi, I don't have talk show requests or whatever. Ginimbi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what I want to do. This is what I've done to do this. This is what I'm looking to do. But up and up, tell me what to do. I doubt if Ginimbi is going to say, security, come and take this woman. I know you don't have time right now. Can we set an appointment? Even 6 months from now, I'll take it. There's something that I want to ask. Unless pride yako and worrying about what people will say about you, you know Zimbabwean mentality. That one I'm so used to it. I'm so used to it. It's okay. But if I listen to people, I won't be able to do that. Now, whenever you are in the radius of somebody who can help you, these big ones there, friends, that 5 seconds, you have 5 seconds to just start walking towards them. Because if you don't, there is no one coming at your doorstep with your solution. There is no one coming to save you. You could be drowning in debt right now. You could be drowning in this idea of I'm trapped. I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know what to want. You know exactly what you want. You cannot, even though you don't know what to do with your life, even though you don't know how to get out of debt, even though you don't know. I know one thing that you know. You know what you want. So start there. Start with what you want. Start with what you know. What do you know? You know what you want. Fine. What do you want? I want to be this. I want to go and live there. I want to be with this person. I want to start doing this. I want to start this. I want to start this. Okay. Half of 99.900% of the time, the thing that you've mentioned that you want to do, someone else is doing it. And they want to kumberi kuma levels, kumberi kwakoko, bata ivavo, and run with those people. Because kutamba nevanhu vemakuhwa ka, nekutamba nevanhu vane pull them down syndrome, nekutamba nevanhu vane vakafonyoka brain, azvibatsiri. They're going. Those people are your comfort zone. Do you understand? So it's okay. You feel better. Makuhwa anonakidza. You feel better gossiping about someone, bringing someone down. It actually makes you feel better. Have you noticed? Muchinyaya munhu. Juicy. It's juicy. So it feels good when you're talking about a person. It does. When you, hey, this. I don't like this girl. She's like this. I don't like this girl. My love, my likes for comment. You want. You feel good when someone says, "You know what? I don't like her. She's a bitch. That woman. She's a bitch. She doesn't know what she's doing. Yeah, I don't go down. Yeah, she thinks she knows everything. Yeah. And then you post that on Facebook. You could be using that time to research about what you want, but you post that on Facebook. Watch 100 likes. It actually feels good because that is your comfort zone. And anyone else who is bothered by that success will find anything that will keep them thinking like that. So they go for it. It's got nothing to do. It's just a bunch of people that enjoy negative things, and they vanonga vachisimbisana vari ipapo kuti we are not successful because tiri busy kusvara ushu, and it's okay. I hope you have a good day, you people. Just keep this in mind. There is nothing wrong about you. We have this mentality there's a special kind of people that are supposed to be successful. Pane ngorine vamwe vanhu mulife that are meant to be successful, and then there are people that are meant to be poor. There's no such thing. Mindset is everything. If you don't have a good mindset, don't put it on your child. Usaudze mwana, don't nye kutanza ndina mari, we can't afford this, we can't afford this, we can't afford this. Mwana anongokura achimbofunga kuti we can't afford, we can't afford. Agota mara kutadza kutenga zvanoda because anga chingoti we can't afford, we can't afford, we can't afford. Yes? So every day that you wake up in the morning, whatever you want, say that you are worthy of it. You are worthy of getting this particular thing. The chako. Because if you can think about it in your head, right now, all 95 of you, think about what you want. Right now, go. Think about what you want. The ultimate thing. Chekuti zuva mirapa. Let her be. Think about it. Nyasha Nesta. Think about it. Stacy V. Think about what you want right now. Whatever you want. All 90 of you. Think about what you want. All of you. Just think about it. Now imagine you're given a ground to practice exactly that. If you can think about it, I know there's 100 of us. We have thought of 100 different things, right? You, each and every one of you, if you can think of it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. You just have to align yourself. Be sure of what you want and align yourself to receive. You know, when I say align yourself, you know what I mean? You know who you have to cut off. You know who you have to stop talking to. You know who you have to start talking to. You know what you have to start doing. You know what you have to stop doing. You know what habits to cut off. You know what habits to drop. You know what habits to take up. We know all this. Just align yourself to receive. And be careful of the company you keep. Everyone in your life right now is supposed to fan your flame. I don't care if it's your sister, if it's your brother. If they're not fanning your flame, keep them at a distance. They must fan your flame. When I say fan your flame, they are supposed to add to the goal. It's not necessarily financially, but financially, morally, socially, psychologically, emotionally, whatever it is. But they're supposed to add. If they are not adding, they are parasites. And they feel entitled to be in your life. Nokuti ndiri mwana wamai vako. Ndiri tete vako. Hapana zvaunokwanisa kuti ndiri hama yako ini. Ndiri hama yako. Ndotogara newe pano. Ndiri hama yako nditoramba tiwa kureso ndikogonodzinga noramba hama dzako. I told you how to get rid of people like that. Make them aware of the stages needed to do this. Unless they are bad people, they won't take it. All right, sweetie pie. Once the bullet in the ambassador, 2 hours, 40 minutes. Yes. Tinogona kutongorova 5 hours futi panapa kana kuti kuzuka break achibvuma. Ndiri kuda kutopedza live inoti murume wangu uyo adzoko. Anga ndasvake kumaraini. Adzoka. Ndika nditomutanga kutoona nezvababa. Okay? Anyway, have a good day. I hope takwanisa kubatsirana panapa. And tomorrow we're going to do another live. We'll be talking about I wrote them down. Oh, we'll be talking about business. Yes, we'll be talking about business. Team China. I got new information. Vema containers there. What else is in a container? Varonda China kuno order. Varukuda markets, nema addresses and markets. And all that. We'll be talking about China tomorrow. Okay? So tune in, Mangwana. We'll be talking about China. Today we're talking about discovering your gifts. Yes. I hope you guys had a good day. I hope I was able to help you. Remember, hydrate and moisturize. Bye.